Welcome everyone to session 4 of Arden Vul. Our characters last left off after being ambushed in Gosterwick. They went on a shopping spree that would have made their wives proud. So the goal, I believe everyone decided, was to go back up to the plains, the tattered plains of Arden Vul, head back to the inn, and then after some rest, go into the halls of Arden Vul, but through the pyramid. So I'm assuming that's still the game plan.
No, we're actually going to. No.
We're going back to our secret tunnel entrance.
Well, there is always that. Okay. So I did some pre-rolling for random encounters. And on the way down, just as you guys leave the village, and it's about 3 hours walk over to the falls and the long stairs, you do meet another NPC group called Dalton's Darlings, right? And they're loaded down with lots of sacks that they're carrying, and they watch you guys carefully as you guys crossing paths, and the one guy stops and says, "Hey, how's it going? I'm Dalton, and these are my darlings. Say hello to Dalton's darlings." He says, "We're the well, you've probably heard of us. We are the premier adventuring party here in Arden Vul."
Did we already kill Dalton in the city?
No, that was a different group.
Was that a different group?
Yeah, but the minute that he introduced somebody, I was like, "Oh, great! They're gonna attack us. We're gonna have to kill them all. Take all their loot and go back to town." What a shame. How many of them are there? Just out of curiosity.
8 of them.
Well, we got our talent party.
There's 10 of us, and then Pedro and Boris with 12.
Yeah. They look well armed. You see a wizard, and you can see stuff shining on the wizard cloak and amulet, couple rings. And he eyes the guys up and down, but does not seem worried at all. That's good.
Yeah, that's okay.
So,
Like, what? Where are you guys? Where are you guys coming from?
we are coming from the just Arden Vul inside. Obviously being invasive, not wanting to tell you anything. Let's give it a little wink.
Inside, eh?
Because maybe we'll see you in there and we can, have each other's backs.
Yeah, we could establish trust. Sure.
Fair enough. Well, wish you guys a great day. Off we go. And off they tromp off.
Calder speaks up. He's like, I don't trust them.
That's why I said if we can establish trust.
Yeah.
Trust how far I can throw them.
So that is the only encounter you have as you get back up onto the plains. It takes you about 90 minutes to travel up and about, up the stairs.
Any goats?
No goats this time.
No.
No goats. Okay, so here we are, city ruins. I'm assuming. No, I'm not going to assume. You want to go straight to the inn, or do you want to explore elsewhere, or you just want to go straight to the pyramid?
So how long did it take us to get this far? Like what is it, noon?
It's noon now.
Do we just want to rest and start in the morning and go from the inn to the pyramid in the morning?
Yeah, cool.
I thought it feels safer.
Instead of having to, because otherwise we might have to camp.
Yeah.
Which is difficult.
Remember, we have that inn where the guy's got all his little minions looking at us every time we walk up.
Yeah.
Are they looking at us now when we
You
don't?
guys are far away. Are you going to the inn?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you get there without any. However, in one of the towers, you hear some hooting of baboons.
God damn it!
Okay.
At the inn?
Not
Oh, when we get to the
arms. Could you tell by the hoot?
can't tell by the hoot. No.
Chest banging? Can't tell.
You can just hear it. It's pretty far away.
Or a forearm bang.
It's pretty far away. So, for example, when you're straight across from it, it's 600 feet away from one tower. So, yeah, nothing to worry about.
Yeah, far enough away we don't give a hoot.
Exactly. However, you're now aware that there is
Oh, let's see, some of them survived.
some baboons still sticking around. All right, so you
We
get
could hear them when we were going down the.
yeah, you can
Yeah.
when you're going you can still hear them. The only thing is you hear less of them.
Yeah.
A lot less. So,
Hopefully they're not like rabbits.
well, only time will tell. So you get to the sign of the broken head, and you guys get in there, and Kronos and Estelle, they're working behind the bar. You see the three merchants, Cresarius, Benator, and Godric, and they're just playing cards at the table. Okay. Godric, the one that made a deal with you guys,
Mhm.
you know, he turns and gives you a wink that the other two can't see, but and then pretty much ignores you. You do see a couple of tinkers in there.
Oh.
All right, so they're like traveling merchants, and they're at the bar talking to the innkeepers, and they're eyeing you up and down. And so these guys you could buy materials when they're there. They have basic stuff, but there's a chance they might have some unusual items. So just so you know. All right.
How much gold do we have on us?
0.
Yeah, because we've been,
Yeah, we banked it all. Yeah.
and we paid ahead here
Yes.
for like
Well, like,
2 weeks
I
or
think it was
something.
2 weeks worth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So we couldn't buy from them even if we wanted to. 'Cause
Nope. don't worry, we may find stuff in the. I mean,
yeah. We might be back.
we may be bad. But Calder kind of goes up and like talks to Tinkers, like, what kind of things do you have to offer? Like, what are you selling, or
Well,
what kind of things do you like to?
things to like flint and steel, torches, things things like that. Climbing gear, rope.
Any magical item?
One guy says he does have a potion of healing he could sell, and he only has one.
Well, shit.
Shit.
What we need to do is when we find like jewels and stuff like that, we should keep some because they're easy to be like, here's 100 gold.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't we have that pouch that we could store a bunch of?
I got the fandom has the pouch of capacity.
Should have kept some.
Yeah.
Coins.
So other than the coins that the characters are carrying, like it says, I got like 14 gold and 3 silver and shit like that. That's all we've got on us, just pocket.
Oh, we could put this in our pocket change right now. Yeah.
But I'm the thing is we need to buy food and meals and stuff.
Yeah.
So we can't really just tell them we'll be back.
Yeah.
And we'll have money.
Yeah, my guess. Stick around. We may be back to do some business for you.
My page says I have 999 platinum.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Right.
Also, your character dies the first one.
Grab the money! Grab the money!
So, okay. Let's. They don't have anything else to say. All right, so you guys spend the night. Knock off a bit more money for food, and
Already paid for.
oh yeah, right. Okay, here we go.
It's like we're like at continental breakfast.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
It's already made for.
Put muffins in our pocket.
You guys decide. So in the morning, 8 o'clock, you're up, doing all your morning routine stuff, checking gear, and Estelle comes up to you when she brings you the food, and she reminds you that she can offer spells for a price, right? Things like protection from evil, slow poison, cure light wounds, serious wounds, cure blindness, disease, neutralize poison. Says, but it's not cheap. She says I have to pay for components. Right? She says, but just so you're aware, if the need arises and your clerk is incapacitated, right? All right. So she drops off the food. You guys eat, and then
Thanks for the forecast.
yeah. So you guys are going down the pyramid like everyone else.
Who else has gone to the pyramid today?
Oh well,
Yeah, how does she know we're going down the pyramid?
because they told you how to do it.
Oh, okay. That's how we know how to get into it.
That's how-
I'm like, who's talking in our group?
Yeah.
We're all pointing at each other.
What are you doing?
They said, well, Dalton's Darlings just came up from there, and they had a really successful delve, and King stayed the night, and then
Calder speaks up. He's like, "Can you tell us about that?
left earlier this morning.
Can you tell us about that group?"
Oh, a wonderful group of adventurers. They're very free with their coin. I've seen them help other people. So yeah, can't say anything bad about them.
Seems too good to be true.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you look hard enough, everything's too good to be true.
That's a jaded politician.
She says, "Okay, well, hope to see you guys soon."
Yeah.
And then so you guys go off, and the typical guards are watching, but they're not watching like dead right on.
We're not carrying a shitload on you.
Yeah. Chatting with them about that little setup.
All right. So marble steps rise on each side of the pyramid to a central platform. The 120 steps rise at a 22.5-degree angle, and they're worn in the center from traffic, particularly you notice on the eastern side. Several of the steps are cracked, but as the marble slabs rest on granite, there is little chance of danger, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, everyone make a wisdom check.
Oh fuck. Aldrich with the 1.
These stairs going up.
Luther at a 17.
Oh, you have to tell me whether it's on a prime or not.
Yeah, it's not on a prime.
So 17 on a prime for Bald.
Okay.
And Merlin's a 13 on not on.
17 and a 14 non-primes.
All right. So Baldwin notices that an image has been carved in the exact center of each riser. And there are 4 images. These 4 images alternate. Okay, so there are 30 exemplars of each image because of 120 steps. And the first image is an ibis-headed Thoth pointing both arms at a robed human descending a staircase. Okay, so both arms like this.
He's a zombie.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, the second image is an ibis-headed Thoth pointing his left arm at a bowing human who is presenting the god with a plate of scrolls and coins. The third image is an ibis-headed Thoth spewing forth a long scroll inscribed with abstract writing, like just pretend writing, okay, into the hands of grateful humans, right? And representing that Thoth is the source of wisdom. The fourth image is a baboon squatting with an open book on its thighs, holding a pen in its paw and gazing at a group of humans. And a feather appears between the baboon and the people. And
Feather of friendship.
everyone make a intelligence check.
Ooh.
So
That could be nice. Calder has a 23. That's a prime.
18 for non-prime for Aldrich,
Jesus fucking Christ.
and 13 for a non-prime for Baldwin.
For Merlin, prime, rolled a 1.
It's not Jesus Christ here. This is Thoth.
And 15 non-prime for Uther.
Okay, so Calder notices, he says, hang on, he goes, that feather is a symbol of Maat, the god of justice. And so you put two and two together and recognize that this image is Thoth as a recorder of the Book of Dead.
Calder is the baboon.
Okay, so you guys climb up those stairs and you get to the top and you get to the platform. And this is what you are looking at right here.
So the circles are pillars.
I'll get a star as a statue.
So the 30-foot square platform is sheathed in white marble. A dark gray granite canopy rises 30 feet above the platform to accommodate the enormous cult statue of Thoth. The purple, how do you pronounce this? Is it porphyry? Porphyry? Purple porphyry columns support the canopy, right? It's a purple column. Crouching at the foot of each column is a heavily pitted 4-foot tall statue of a crouching baboon with its mouth slightly open as if barking. Get familiar with that. Okay, now the statue, which is the great big star, the 20-foot statue of Thoth represents the epitome of the sculptor's trade. It is carved out of solid block of porphyry and topped with a white marble ibis head. And it's actually incredibly awe-inspiring. 2 grapefruit-sized lumps of shaded jade serve as eyes. The god's arms rest flat at his side. Okay.
Do we know that one picture shows it writing on something?
Yeah, no, that's fine. You can see that. It's all perfectly good.
Like flat by his side.
One set of arms.
Phantom's really looking at those rubies or those gems up on the eyes.
Yeah.
Now, directly in front of the statue of Thoth is a 10-foot by 5-foot section of pavement that is obviously distinct from the rest of the platform. This part right here. Okay.
So is that like a door?
Phantom.
Well, you guys want to start investigating?
Yeah, Phantom will go investigate.
Who's going to do what? Look at where?
Phantom's gonna look at the door.
All right. Go ahead.
I'm going to inspect the statue.
This Dex I'm checking.
No, it's wisdom.
God damn it.
Well, that's a 14.
On the
Not non-prime.
Okay. You think it's a door, but you're not really sure how it would open. Anyone else do? So, Kevin, one of your characters looked at this thing.
Yeah, I was looking at the statue thinking I'd get to use my intelligence, but instead I'm using wisdom.
Yeah.
13, so I'm not going to know anything. Damn it. Wisdom is not my forte in this game.
Anyone else doing anything?
I'll have my other guy look because you get lucky, and he does not. He sees nothing. He almost falls off.
Element of reveal do.
Helps reveal secret doors and traps.
So Calder will expense one of his charges and basically sit out his wand and reveal.
Okay, so you guys watch Calder mutter the arcane word, and he's got his wand. It's looked like he's spraying, hosing the lawn down, and he does a 360. And no, there is nothing secret, and there are no traps on the top of this pyramid. Jason, did any of your characters do a check?
I think Aldrich the cleric would examine the statue because
All right,
that's
give it a roll.
his wheelhouse. So 9 plus 3 is 12. Plus
That's a
2
9.
Yeah, so he ended up with a 14 on a
Yeah, okay.
prime.
So Aldrich, when he's looking at the statue, he notices that the shoulders, both shoulders have a line circular that goes all the way around
Like you can look.
so that you can rotate them and lift them up.
See,
So they could be pointing at the they're currently pointing at the bottom. You could rotate them.
get some of our tinky friends to
Yeah,
start
so,
moving those
so
arms.
Baldwin will pull the arms up.
Okay, so so how many degrees? 9 degrees, 180 degrees.
What was
something
the
between.
degrees of the pyramid? 22 point something?
The steps were going up to 22.
Can we match that and see if that makes the...
No, you wouldn't be able to do that.
You're gonna measure 22 degrees with the arms.
Exactly. Would be able
Can't you do that?
So, so what angle are you gonna do? So you're basically doing the things of 90, 180, 270.
Well, let's put it at 90 and see what happens.
Okay, and you're doing both. They're both the same.
Yep.
Pointing up. All right.
Fire. Roof collapses on us.
This is now a session 0. Make new character.
Dalton's group's just in the bottom. Losers.
We missed our opportunity to. He was busy calling himself Dalton's Darlings, and we should have said, "Well, we're the Chainbreakers."
Oh,
Yeah.
God damn it. I forgot what
Get
it
out of
was
here, pansy.
until I read it sideways on my page.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys hear a grinding noise, and that panel slides underneath something, and a set of stairs opens up.
But which set of stairs?
So now, I'm gonna put him at 180 and see what happens.
Okay.
Just to see what if
Yeah.
something different happens.
It closes and opens again, but the stairs are going in a different direction. A different set of stairs.
So are they going towards the statue or away from the statue? Because we have this amazing X-ray vision that shows us which direction.
Well,
difference.
one of them is going west. The other one's going east.
All right, so I guess we just need to pick a direction.
Direction the sun rises or direction the sun sets?
Go back to the first one and we'll take those stairs.
Okay, so we'll put it at 90 and we'll go down the first set of stairs at 90.
Okay.
What if you do one arm and one way and one arm the other way? I sort of want to see if that does anything.
All right, we'll do that.
We'll do that. Go
Okay.
for it then.
It closes and does.
Nothing. Does it do anything?
Okay, both at 270.
Both at 270.
Oh, they broke up.
You idiot! You broke it. It's nothing.
Okay,
Good.
all right.
So
So
yeah, we'll go back to the first one.
I feel like Merlin's like, no, up, no,
down.
now over there.
Yeah.
Now down there. That one up. That one
Point
down.
guys like,
Point northeast.
you fuckers. You do this for the whole session, I will.
The statue just starts talking. He's like, seriously, guys, let's go down the goddamn stairs.
Stop it.
You guys hear that?
Stop.
This really
Oh.
hurts.
Of course. Read the thing so very small. Anyhow. So you start going down the stairs. And composed of rough granite blocks, these stairs have seen heavy use. They descend steeply to the west and end up at a little landing. So you get to right here. Now this tiny room,
Are we on the left or right?
we're on the left here.
Yeah, because you're not so gonna come up. Kind of tell. Yeah, okay, there we go.
All right. There's nothing in the room. However, there's a lot of graffiti on the walls. So as you go down, so each character roll a d20. So hang on, I'll start with Thomas, your first one.
Am I adding anything?
No, just a d20.
Calder roll. Is this for both characters?
Each character rolls. So tell me one first.
Calder rolls an 18.
An 18. Okay. And do you speak Common or it's Arcantian here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it says the goblins hate the beastmen more than we do. All right. Next character, Thomas.
16.
16. It says the chasm extends deeper than we thought. I've gone to get more rope. Wait here. Okay,
Jason, you're up.
Jason, 13. 13. Hugo, I found Obsidian Gates. God helped me. Other character?
1.
1. And you see, there's a name written. Dalton.
Ugh,
Other
Oh,
character,
fuck.
Jason?
I did 13 and 1.
Okay. Kevin?
Hold on a second. Oh my god. 1 and 2.
No, reroll.
Oh, 2.
Yeah, no, it's 5, so
13,
reroll,
4,
reroll.
1. That die's
I don't know
gone.
why I'm laughing.
I am done with that die. 6.
Okay. Gregor was brave, but the dust took him.
Dust took
Oh, that's lovely.
Fuck. That's fucking.
And 2 again. 8.
8.
Fuck me.
Dear Jotun, where are the fungal forest and the crazy priest who rules it? Meet me Tuesday at the Broken Head. Signed, Utrip.
You trip and we all fall.
Tuesday at the Broken Inn. Now the priest. I wonder if that's referring. I wonder if that's referring to in the jungle. I wonder if that's the druid and the priest.
Oh,
The druid that we killed.
yeah.
And we haven't met the priest yet. Yeah,
Thankfully.
Calder is saying that.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that and this Utrip guy. Well,
Interesting.
we can see if we can. And now, can we tell if these are freshly made, like these graffitis?
No, you have no way of knowing.
Like they're written on the wall or like
Yeah, it's not.
Scrapped hard, did.
No, written.
Not written in blood.
No.
Okay. Good. Good. That's a good sign.
Yep. Warning of the dust. So that's something we got.
Okay. So you get to this other landing, and the stairs descend 350 feet.
oh my god, that's even further than
It's a trip.
that is further than it was for us to go down the secret door that we found.
Yeah. The well.
Even the well too. Yeah, the well was like 200, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Jesus.
How much rope do we have?
Well, we got that elven rope,
That's 100 feet.
I got a couple characters with
and then I've got another 50 feet.
50 or 60?
50. So Calder has a 50-foot rope for God knows what reason.
I got a 50-footer with a
We got
grappling.
200 there.
And 5 pitons and spikes. For some weird reason, my wizard has nothing.
Seems like your wizard was deprived as a child.
Just like me. All I had as a kid was animals.
So the secretaries were messaging me and they're like, we forgot to do something. They forgot to feed the guinea pig for the weekend.
died.
Well, we'll see Monday. If nobody goes in.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's no custodians or security.
It was it was a PD Friday, so they were done early today. Yeah. So I gave him the number for John Robertson. Since
Wait, Tracy.
Jersey's up north.
Oh,
Well,
Bronwyn?
Okay.
we'll see.
The stairs leading down from the Great Pyramid are steep and cramped. They descend some 350 feet and exit into this room. Now, it's going to release all these torches because you can see them.
Looks like the mermans.
Great, we're underwater.
We need water. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Okay. The stairs were once flanked with brightly colored frescoes outlining the glories of Thoth. Today, the chute-like stairway is blackened with soot, grime, and desecration. Little meaningful is left to decipher. What is legible is a variety of graffiti, some informational that you guys found. Okay, so these we've already done. Okay, so
Before we went,
Yeah.
when we're there, Phantom just says, "Guys, I'll still be with you," and basically activates the ring of invisibility. So I'm in
But you can use that once a day.
two,
Two times
Yeah.
a day.
so I go invisible.
Nice.
okay,
Indivisible.
so
You guys just say my name and tell me where to go, and I will go there. You hear a voice.
They said pretty voice.
located at the foot of the long staircase from the surface, this chamber was originally the main public site for the veneration of Thoth. The chamber is lit by guttering torches placed ensconced along the north, south, and west walls. These provide some dim light, but not fully illuminate the center of the room. The ceiling here is 30 feet high. The plaster on the walls has been badly damaged, but the ceiling plaster, you might think, is still intact if you want to go up and check it. Okay. Let's see here. A substantial amount of debris, wrecked furniture, destroyed armored equipment, bits of bone and leather has accumulated in the four corners. There is dust everywhere, although clear paths lead from the stairs to various doors that you can see.
Is that the dust you should put on?
No dust is found around the central statue.
Interesting. We see a lot of footsteps around this area.
Lots of through the dust, but
Yeah.
okay. The body of a recently slain adventurer is slumped against the west wall.
This could be that.
So there's a dead body right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it? What does it look like? Like, is it human? Is it an elf or dwarf?
He's a dead human fighter.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it trapped?
Can we tell if is he dead? Is he filled with arrows? Is he?
He's not arrows. There's nothing like that, but stab wounds.
Oh, so he's just been stabbed to death.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Are the stab wounds all around waist level down? Like halfling height, possibly?
There are some lower on the bottom. There are some higher up as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So you hear some shouts from the east, and a couple of halflings appear behind a portcullis. And they hail you. And then you see here. Come on. There you go. A pile more.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And this guy, Wascally, steps forward. He says, "Welcome. My name is Roscally Winterleaf. How may we help you? You are in the domain of Plumthorn's gang."
Something Phantom starts to laugh a little bit.
Invisibly?
Yeah. What was his name? Sorry, what was the name of the game?
Plumthorn. I am Roscally. I'm his trusted lieutenant. And I'm here to offer you boon. Many boons. We can give you safe passage into the halls. He says, but, as you know, nothing in this world is free. So,
And that caller speaks up. He's like, "Is that what happened to this guy over here? He didn't pay up."
well, sadly, yes. He decided that he didn't have to pay the license fee of 25 gold pieces and agreed to the 10% tithe of whatever was found in the halls when you came back out this way. We all need to, make a living, and he became very, very belligerent, and unfortunately, we had to put him down.
Was he part of Dalton's Darlings?
No, we get along great with Dalton and his group. They are a great set of adventurers, and they always pay their tithe.
How many times have they been down here?
Oh, kind of scratches his head and says, he's counting his fingers, and he says, more than 10.
Oh, these aren't like nice Shire like Hobbit halflings, are they? These are douchey, organized crime halflings.
So they're pretty safe behind their portcullis.
Yeah.
And
So we can't go to the south unless
you
they pay them.
absolutely can.
Yeah, but we have to pay.
You can go south and not pay.
It's only if we want to go east.
Well, you can go in any direction and not
It's
pay.
just when we leave, we have to pay.
Well, why aren't you guarding the other doors? If you're just guarding this one, what's so important behind your door? Calder speaks up.
That's where they live.
He says, "Well, that is where we camp out." And says, "Well, I've got to be honest. The chasm is close by, and sometimes strange things creep up out of it. And so, yeah, we
So they have a base camp behind that portcullis gate.
yeah.
And so if we want to go west or south, we have to pay them 25 gold. Is for the group?
No, it's 25 each. So
We can't even pay that.
We can't even do anything right now.
I said, well,
Can we pay you after?
we can come to an arrangement. He says you could agree to add that on when you come back if you don't have it on you. I understand that not everyone knows about our licensing fee.
25 times 12. That's
The broken head not tell you about this?
no.
Well, that's odd. We buy supplies from them, so
Well, obviously you're not.
funny they wouldn't have told you this.
Obviously you're not really well known, since no one's talking about you.
Okay, that he gives you a bit of a glower about that.
Well, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just kind of stating the obvious. I mean, if we would have known you would have been there, we definitely would have the money for you. But no one's talking about you, so
Like 25 gold. Like just to put this in perspective, there's 12.
yeah, there's 300 gold.
That's 300 fucking gold every
Yeah.
time we go down here. Like, fuck these little pygmy apes.
Calder is basically like, calm down. But I don't say it in a mean way. I say it in a way that I'm like, well, nobody's really talking to you on the surface.
300 gold.
So
And then
Quick, check the body.
I mean, I'll even mention that. I mean, we even passed Dalton on the way here, and he didn't say anything about you.
like we're
And we told him that.
Here's some of the kind of high-pitched muttering of the house, and you can see a couple pulling out slings, and there's some grumbling going on.
And if I put my arms up, I'm not trying to be hostile or anything. I'm just saying that if we would have known, we would have brought the gold for it.
like we're gonna have a huge good haul to get out of here
Yeah.
because if we're paying them 300 gold just to go buy, and
Plus
it's 10% of what we take, like
Yeah.
that is madness.
So I mean,
He says,
like-
"Listen," he says, as a gesture of goodwill, I'll waive the license fee for this delve, but when you come back here and exit, we'll just do the 10% for this time. But then any future ones, you only have to pay it once.
Yes.
The second time you come, just pay the license fee.
So I want
10% of what we pull.
No, the license fee is the 25.
25.
So
So he's waving off. He's waving.
he's waiving it this delve.
So I mean, I look at my party. I'm like, good with that.
Now, looking around, there are 8 different ways to get out of this room, not including the stairs back up.
Holy shit! I only see 3.
Okay, yeah, it's just because there's some doors.
Yeah.
So
Those 4 things there.
Those 4 weight. Yeah. Cool.
yeah, so right here,
Yeah.
door,
And they're not.
open
And they're not protected.
door,
Not
right
visibly
here,
protected.
open way,
But I'm sure they know their way around. So they.
door,
Probably not.
Door.
I mean, it's not like they live here.
and open way.
What do you think?
I think. I mean, I think we just take on it. If they.
If it's a one-time thing,
Yeah. So Calder walks over to the portcullis and basically puts the hand out. I mean, I meant no harm in not knowing yet, but I agree with that deal. So,
He says, and your name is
what were the Chainbreakers?
Yeah, with Chainbreakers.
Or the Chainbreakers?
Chainbreakers. He goes, oh, great. And he says to you specifically, and your name is
Calder.
Calder. So, Calder and the Chainbreakers. All right. That's it.
I put my hand out and
He puts his hand out and it shakes on it.
Pulls you against the bars and stabs you.
Okay.
just Calder, you okay?
So, now,
Imagine if
where
it was very
you guys want to go?
Yeah, what is intriguing to everybody?
Let's check all the doors.
Okay, so you want to start down here, like you want to start down here and like go like a clockwise sort of thing, and then
Let's start at the like where we're at. Just go from clockwise.
clockwise.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do that.
Did they leave, or are they still standing there?
Yeah. So
They're all just watching us talk fucking shit.
So they're all laughing like these guys fucking suck.
so they do leave. Set 4, 2.
Now, how did they look? Were they like ragged, or were they kind of really well off, well armed?
They look like well armed and like not like a. Like, you noticed in that group some look like fighters.
I got closer.
They're dressed in leather and okay.
So I go back to my group. I'm like, if we ever have to, we can take him.
I don't see any other way but that ending that way. So
Yeah.
at some point,
I mean, we are 12.
So
I imagine it was more than we just saw.
I'm sure they are.
oh yeah,
Like Plumthorn himself.
yeah, he'll have guards and special captains and
Well, that's what I meant to ask is about Plumthorn.
wizards and shit.
okay.
Plumthorn's a fucking ogre or something.
Yeah. Job
We've trolled.
That's what we'll find out.
Job of the Hut.
So here, you open the door and you can see it looks like a T, and you see another door, and the only inhabitant of and it looks like it's a guard post. It used to be is a skeleton of an elf staked to the wall on the eastern side.
Jesus Christ.
It has no possessions. A thick layer of dust covers the floor, but halfling-sized footprints lead north.
But like the halflings, like stay till we killed them.
Well, you don't know is this the halflings that did it or someone did it, but there's halfling footprints going northward. So you can go this way. Is an option.
Do you want Phantom to go further up? Just to,
Yeah, do we check it out?
I'm invisible, so
Yeah, check it out just to see what's down there.
yeah. So Phantom will go further up the hallway.
But we'll make like we open the door so
Yeah.
the place.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Okay.
Merlin will come up and open the door for him.
Most defensively.
I think one of the fighters should be behind with Merlin. So
Gunther hates Martin.
So a continual light spell at the center of a 15-foot tall ceiling. The chamber is plastered. I'll leave it to right here.
Yep.
And features 16 large images of ibis heads. They're 15 feet tall by 5 feet wide, staring at the center of the large chamber. The sapphire blue eyes of each ibis was painted such that each pair appears to be staring directly at a point marked in the middle. Okay. A thick layer of dust is found in the chamber, with halfling-sized footprints leading south to where you just came from, and west. There's a door.
So west.
Yes. There is also,
So the statues are staring at the same point on the floor.
yes.
Can I go like to the center point?
Okay, just let you know a bit more.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah.
there's a double door on the north wall. A double door on the north wall. And there are 4 ibis heads flanking the door. Okay. Now, these are bronze doors. They are elaborately carved with ibises, baboons, humans, scrolls, and strange objects. A bronze keyhole and lock appears on the rightmost valve. From its size, the key must be very large. Like you think it's got to be about 8 inches or more. So this is a strange, strange door. So you have the double doors, bronze doors to the north, and you have a single iron-bound wooden door to the west.
So can I check all of them just to see which one's
Yeah.
open?
So you
I'll
are
check the one on the west.
okay. One on the left.
Yeah, I also want to go like in like the center of the room too, and just feel anything on the ground if there's anything that, like when I'm in there and I'm looking at all of them, or that what anything happens.
Yeah. So you're doing. So do a wisdom check.
Oh well, live and learn, right?
Ooh, that's a 22, non-friend.
Okay. So before ibis heads on the north wall, each of them have peepholes where the eyes are. Ooh, 5 feet up. So good viewing for you. So
Not bad.
you can see into this next room.
Dust monsters.
Oh shit.
Sorry, Dave.
So anyhow,
I don't see
you
anything.
see a thick layer of dust covers the floor. No footprints evident. There is a halberd leaning against the north wall. The plastered walls are peaceful aqua green.
What's a halberd?
Relax.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll go door to the west.
Okay, the door to the west. It is not locked. Okay. So you have a 10 by 30 foot corridor that leads to another door.
I'll go through that door.
Pretty far away from the Arden. Oh, thing in there.
Those are 10-foot squares, right?
We haven't seen him in a while.
Okay.
And not just because he's invisible.
So here,
Do we see this footprints? We see leaving obvious footprints.
a thick layer of trash fills this former guard post. This portion of the complex is unadorned with neatly fitted stonework. More hobbit footprints. That's no footprints.
So they've been all through here by
Yeah.
now.
I'll go take the door to the south.
Okay, he's coming back to us.
So you see a 40-foot long corridor, another set of doors, another door,
Yeah, go through it all. Yeah.
and again, and
And I open up, so I kind of figured that back to the front, but I secretly open the last door and basically scare Calder.
okay.
I knew that would come. You're gonna scare the shit out of him. I'm right.
I'm back.
So this is what you are looking at right now.
Okay, so I kind of, so I scare the crap out of Calder, make him pee himself a little bit.
Yes, excellent, excellent. Yeah,
And
he
then-
appreciates that.
And then I basically tell the party, I'm like, well, up in the north part there is an empty room, with double doors. Is that the one with the key?
Yeah.
Yeah, that needs a big key of some sort.
Actually, we should probably write something on that, shouldn't we? So you guys remember.
34 bronze key or some type of big key.
8-inch key.
Yeah. But I mean, I tell them like there's lots of footprints, and there's a room that's basically dust, but there's no footprints in that I was able to look into. But there is more doors to the northwest, and that's all. That's basically all I basically uncovered. But just little footprints everywhere.
Do we try and check those other directions and just finish scoping that area?
I'd say if we go back up north and go west, I think we can, as a party, we could definitely do some
Do
more
we think
clearing.
we're gonna find anything where the halflings have been though?
Well, Calder speaks
Feel
up
like
and like,
we need to.
I got the reveal spawns wand, so I mean any of those big rooms that can reveal stuff if they haven't found that. So
So they obviously haven't been beyond the key,
yeah,
like the bronze double door where the key is. So
Unless there's a different way into that room.
yeah, which might be revealed through the other ways. Like
'cause I'm figuring anything to the east, they're all going to be in there. That's their camp.
yeah,
So,
any poking around that we do, as long as there's halfling feet, like you said, we know that they will have looted everything there.
Yeah.
So we have to get to a spot where
they don't have
they haven't been.
so let's go northwest and then just start clearing off that area. See how far they've gone in.
All right.
So we're taking the party up to the door to the northwest there.
Okay. Just change size of this. It's too big. Okay. Okay. So I'll just move one up there for now. Oh, I guess I can move it all. You're all going, right?
We're all gonna laugh at you.
Calder leaves a little trail in the dust.
Okay, so there's a door to the west and a door to the north. Which one are you opening?
Let's say we go to the west. To the west.
Hey. You guys jumping all over the place. This is awesome.
What a DM likes to hear.
You're 88% less ranty than I am when that happens.
So this oval chamber served as the entry point to the main mortuary areas.
Oh, great.
It contains 4 massive pillars holding up a domed roof. Light can be glimpsed through the open archway to the north. Each of the 4 pillars has been carved in the likeness of one of the 4 gods of the dead. To the northeast, can't see my thing, is Osiris, god of the dead, in the form of a bearded human with a tall conical cap, holding 2 scepters across his chest. To the northwest is snake-headed Wadjet, the protector goddess. To the southwest is Maat, wife of Thoth, bearing in her hands the feather with which souls were judged. To the southeast is Thoth in his ibis-headed form. These pillar statues are 30 feet tall and incredibly imposing.
Wow.
The walls of the chamber contain frescoes depicting the judgment of the dead and the rule of Osiris in the afterlife. There is nothing else of interest in the chamber.
Little hobbit footprints.
There are hobbit footprints, correct?
And do they go both west and north?
Yes, they do.
Oh, God, these dirty little halflings.
There was only a zombie horde that we could release.
Okay.
We come back with our 10%.
These are open. Oops, open areas.
Want to check? Okay.
All right.
Calder goes to the north and just checks out that room.
Okay.
Not your invisible guy.
Nah. You guys let me know when you ever want me to reveal anything in our room. Oh,
So
I got 24 charges left, so
this chamber is brightly lit from a continual light spell cast on the ceiling.
Ooh, fancy.
All 3 walls are painted with brightly colored frescoes. On each wall, the main image depicts the female deity, Mat, with an ostrich feather in her hair, handing a feather to a small human worshipper. Other humans bear the feathers before them as they walk into a crypt. In the background of each of these images is Thoth the Recorder. The upper register of each wall shows worshippers beseeching Mat with outstretched hands, while the lower registers show demons, monsters, and crocodiles. In the center of the chamber is a dais that rises 3 feet above the floor. Without walking into the room, you can see that it is made of white marble, contrasting with the regular stone. On top of the dais is a solid 10-foot by 5-foot onyx table. Suspended in the air above the center of the table is a white ostrich feather. What do you do?
That's the thing that they use to judge the dead.
yeah. And how
How does
come
it judge the living?
and how come that? Well, how come the halflings haven't touched that?
Maybe they have.
If there's footprints coming into it, right?
There are no footprints going into the room. They stop right where you are at.
Merlin, Merlin. What do you want to do here, boys? Gentlemen? I'm trying to think.
The rest of your party is resting comfortably, 20 feet away from you and not going to get any closer.
Oh, I'm sure they are. Do you have anything to
Calder, do it.
Do you have
Calder,
Do you have mage hand or anything like that?
Calder, you can do it.
Do you have anything that we could like grab it without going inside it?
Do not.
That would be kind of cool to have.
Calder is a swimsuit.
Calder
And
is-
we can we
Calder
throw
is-
the rope at it and try to lasso it?
Who's doing that?
I'm just
Merlin,
throwing out ideas right now.
Merlin's doing it.
Okay, so Merlin goes on up.
I tell him don't.
You're such a jackass. Can't we have someone with the highest dexterity do it? I feel like that's going to be something important for this.
Assassin Bruce.
Yeah. Well, my dex
Should we
from
check
Merlin
the
is
map? Should we?
Yeah, so Calder reveals in the room. Waves the wand.
Okay. So expended charge.
Yeah.
There are no traps in this room.
Oh. Well, shit.
Well, everybody, come on in.
So is the okay? So
So it's literally just floating there with, and there's nothing.
so basically we could go in and take that feather and be judged.
oh, fuck. That sounds that could be bad.
Have we done anything really bad lately? Have we done enough good things?
Well, we killed.
I think
I've done a lot of good
I
things.
think we've done a lot of good things. I don't
Yeah,
think we've done anything.
Free
except
slaves, but we did kill the shit out of those
that party
thieves,
member.
those thieves that tried to get us.
But they were
Yeah, but they attacked us.
they were evil though. So
Yeah, they're trying to shake us down.
although Phantom did kill the innocent girl that didn't want to be part of that party,
Yeah, well, she still attacked us. So
he did.
That
countered.
accident is the innocent part.
That
Yeah.
countered everything.
She attacked.
She only wanted to no longer be a part of the party when she realized they're getting their butts kicked.
Yeah, when we
that's true.
started to roll them up, then she was like, "Oh yeah, I didn't really want to be part of this."
That's kind of how I usually feel too.
Well, you're the wizard, Howie. Grab it. See what happens.
I don't know why Calder's like the illusionist. I'm like, I can't do this.
I can't do it.
I'm
only an entertainer.
I don't know why, but sure. Merlin's gonna walk forward.
Say a prayer.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are there any nice, good prayers to say there, cleric?
Well, I can blast.
Want to bless them
Yeah, sure.
Blessing to saying a blessing to who?
to
All right, just in case he's got to make some save.
Paula.
Okay, well, as Merlin walks into the room, nothing happens. Okay, so the feather's within reach if you want to grab it.
Okay. As I look around the room, do I see anything of note?
You make a wisdom check, please.
That would reveal that would have been part of the reveal, wouldn't it?
19
Oh, nice.
What a cool.
plus 3. So no, sorry, plus 0. I looked at the wrong one. So just 19.
How much?
You just
Can't remember. 50 or something. It actually.
you notice that the deity, Matt, has an ostrich feather in her hair, and it seems to stand out to
And it looks like the feather that's floating there.
you. Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it's
So it's very important to her.
yeah. So I mean, if we take it,
She might be very upset with
there
us.
might be hell released on us, and hell meaning whatever was in that picture depicting
crocodiles and demons?
monsters. Yeah,
I just don't know what. So
And
but I mean,
others, you notice, are bearing a feather in their hand as they're walking into a crypt.
So if we had that
Oh.
bully, we can go into a crypt.
Yeah.
Or if we had an ostrich feather.
but is it so?
I think this is a
Aldrich, with his religious knowledge,
Yeah.
and learning this, I'm assuming that this is depicting her giving her chosen a token to be favored in the
Yes.
afterlife by her. So that's like an
So-
afterlife.
Aldrich
Favorite
thinks this is one of the goddesses of the dead, and Aldrich's not sure what and how. He thinks it's some sort of protection, and it might be in certain spots. It might be against certain things. You're not sure, but you think it has to do with protection of some sort.
I think the halflings don't know what they had here. And doesn't trust it.
Okay, well, I'm going to say a little mini prayer to Matt and say that
Thank you for
thank you. And when we're done, we'll return it. If you need it back, let us know.
You say your prayer, you grab it, and you're able to take it. You now have a white ostrich feather.
Which I tucked behind my ear just like
All right. Okay. Good to know. Nothing else happens.
Is there anything else in that room?
No, there's nothing else of interest in that.
All right.
Now, do we want to go back and go north, or do we want to keep going west?
Keep going west.
Keep going west.
Yeah, let's just try to clear everything here.
Oh shit.
No connection west.
We really cleared it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're done.
Game over. We win.
Nobody died. Whoa, we are in.
Oh god, this is hell.
I can't swim.
Who took the drugs? Why are we hallucinating all these pictures?
Oh,
You just timed out.
yeah, I don't know why I did that.
It's like kicked him out.
Because that feather was that important.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh god, look how big this room is.
The good news is this was fairly high up.
Yeah. To the west we go.
Okay. So, a couple ways to go here. There's a hallway north that ends with a door that's shut, or you can go west.
So we go west.
Wait, isn't the hallway north what we've already been?
Or sorry,
Yes,
sorry.
feather. Okay,
So there's a south and a west.
let's go west.
Okay, keep going west.
Go west, young man. Go west.
Okay. So,
I think it's hilarious that the invisible guy isn't like touring for us anymore.
Guys aren't telling me to do anything.
Shouldn't have to.
all right. So, start going forward. And you discover an antechamber.
Chamber.
Yeah, I'll go there with my feather.
Okay. 4 slim stone columns separate this former guard post from the hallway. An adventurer's corpse lies in the darkness of the guard post.
Stab wounds.
You do not see any stab wounds.
Do we see anything else? Can we make a
There-
check?
Yes, make a check.
This intelligence or wisdom?
Wisdom.
So would,
Like we're just searching
lowest
the
bit.
area.
well, I see nothing with those my guys.
1821 for Calder. A nat 1 for Phantom, who is in the
So Calder sees she's wearing leather armor, has a pouch with some coins in it,
take it.
16 gold,
Okay.
34 silver,
Oh, okay.
44 copper, and 2 potions. You should write down from 3-20 until you guys can have fun.
Sorry, how many silver was it?
34.
3 or 4. And then room 20.
3
So 3-1.
3-20, level 3-20. Okay, you can also see further west.
Ah, shit. More is it halflings have been down here?
And the halfling footprints are not going any
Oh,
Sorry, how many copper was it?
copper.
I
Yeah,
guess
44.
Thank you.
mindset strategy wise. Like if they're just gonna set up a base and force everybody to pay, why risk your life poking around down here, right?
That's
You can get money off the
Well,
dollars that are doing it,
yeah.
and just stay hidden.
and obviously they are able to take down a fighter and stab it to death.
They
so
just swarm.
Also, there's have a lot of numbers.
yeah.
Or some magic like let's put you to sleep.
Well, unless their general is a big dude.
Yeah.
Like you
like
said.
like an ogre, like you said.
Yeah. Because these rooms are pretty big, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so someone can come walking through this, yeah.
Yeah. These
So yeah, they're
10-foot
they're just
squares.
they're just setting back. So obviously they probably haven't really gone too far in this shit. So yeah.
Okay.
So we go.
So keep going.
Yeah.
All right, who's in the lead?
Do you want just Phantom to go up and around something? Just you guys come to this little
Yeah,
next
we'll
area,
follow
then
you.
I'll just do the caca. And you guys just follow up. Where you guys want me to go?
Right to the center.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we'll go to the center of that room, and then
Is that like the well opening?
oh,
This circular hall is the funnel point for those entering and leaving the catacombs.
heck yeah, catacombs.
Okay.
Do you want to give Phantom the feather just in case I have to go in some areas?
So those are
Yeah.
portcullis gates.
Yes, they are. So
And 3
Uh,
dots in that circle.
there are levers on this circular table used to raise and lower several sets of iron portcullises designed to prevent, they're all down, entry or exit, obviously.
We can get to level 2, which we know.
Yeah.
We completely block
This
that.
one, you can literally see stairs. Okay, so that's why I opened that one up.
So when you look through the portcullis, you can just see the archway and then the stairs.
Yeah, just
Those go
away.
Those go up.
Up.
Fucking stairs.
Up to level 2. Interesting. The level we know.
Hmm.
Well, partially know.
Because that's the one where we killed all the
Yeah.
yeah.
Because they're so damn big.
That's
We know
Do
part
you
of it.
want to go up there to see where it comes out?
I do sort of want to see what comes out.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you want to clear that area just to see. It's the priest's bedroom. Close it back down. Well,
Okay. Here we go.
I mean, just text off a list and
Oh, it does too. What the fuck? What the fuck?
So
So we were close to revealing.
you were so close. If you just gone north, you would have found these stairs.
Hmm.
But
We would have bypassed the halfling.
you would not have been able to open those portcullises.
Oh, right, because we would have came to the
You
wrong
would have came
side.
from the wrong side.
But now we could open it and leave it open unless somebody fucks with it. And
Yes, we don't want to give anybody else access to our love. Either.
Yeah, right.
But if Dalton's script's already kind of been through here,
So do we want to go back
feel-
up in here and explore more, or do we want to go back
I
down?
feel like there's a ton to explore still.
Yeah. Well, also remember, what was his name? Caroline?
Caroline
He's dead.
Good.
Yeah, we
Grid's
got him.
dead, but what's the other one?
Isocritus.
yeah, the priest.
Right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah. He hasn't been down. He hasn't been down here.
And
no, but he sounds like the real evil son of a bitch. Like
Yeah.
he was letting the baboons.
But he was in another level.
also got what's her name spellbook, and she wants us to find it. For her.
Right.
They all want to get.
They're excited. And they said that he was further east. They think.
All right. Well, let's get poking around.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the worst that can happen?
We'll come back to the catacombs, so we'll head south there.
At least we know how to exit
Yeah.
fairly quickly.
Yeah.
On this one.
You're planning for this round. You good with this?
Oh, you
Oh yeah. I've already did all this whole level. So thing is, where are the characters?
We're still down in the other.
Oh, here you are.
It's the last scene of murder that we were involved in.
that ruby chair.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Minions, get working! Fizzle away.
Nobody sat in it.
No one did say
I
that.
wonder if you could sit in it with a feather. Oh. Yes, we're idiots.
Seems to be a whole section we haven't looked there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we might as well check that out, eh?
So obviously this is a well-connected pyramid. So
We're not even in the pyramid. We're way below the pyramid.
So you guys are you gonna like? What did you want to do? Because there's this door here.
I feel like let's explore that. Just
You want Phantom to go back
yeah,
and just
we'll just get that clear.
yeah, get Phantom will go in that area and kind of clear it out.
And then should we go south there?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
from the stairway. Yeah,
So let's just check what's beyond that door because we didn't get to that before.
Okay, so hang on.
so Phantom will do its caca.
That sounds like baboons. Everybody run.
It just mimicked a bamboo.
Yeah.
Bamboozled. But it's actually good to know this place, so that now we can just escape through here and not have to pay the 10%.
We can get money and then just go up this way.
Yeah, just store
Or
it.
we could take like a small, like most of it up this way and then take a small amount back through and go,
Yeah.
this is all we could find, guys.
What we could do is set up like a block and tackle system in the well
Yeah.
and haul it all out of the well later and be like, here's the 100 gold we found.
Yeah, Daltons must have been really clearing out. They must have been lying. Oh, you can set up that they've been lying to him.
Where'd you get that 10 magic swords? Oh, never mind.
Okay.
You guys are coming up really decked out every time you come back down.
This
Oh,
15-foot tall chamber was originally the audience hall for the High Priest of Thoth. It is, or was, currently the residence and court of Cisco, the chief of the giant intelligent baboons, who was ripped apart by the powerful ghoul, and they killed the ghoul. So So enormous frescoes of Thoth and his priests occupy the east wall and are still largely intact.
So the giant four-armed monkey, one
Yeah,
of the
he's dead.
baboons, he used to
This used to be his place.
wow.
Which he was
But
born
it smells great in here.
Yeah, no. So, a stone dais rises 3 feet above the floor in the center of the east wall. On it is a heavy but beautiful rosewood chair carved with ibises and baboons. Problem is, it used to worth 200 gold pieces, but it weighs 50 pounds.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I'll go to the south there in that south
Yeah.
room.
Okay. So there's doors to the north.
Yeah, I'll check the doors to the north. Yeah. Let's go there. Bathroom. That hasn't been cleaned in years.
so a connector tunnel and
This was a former barracks for elite guards who tended the high priest of Thoth. This room has been taken over by Trefco, a giant, intelligent baboon who is also dead. His walls are dirty and streaked with dust and worse. Okay. Kind of get the hint of men in armor marching and looking, staring at animals. If you clean them up, you'd have a better idea.
Nothing new. Well,
An enormous pile of old robes and blankets occupies the northwest corner, and you think this is served as a bed.
I'll go through the clothing and see if I find anything.
All right. 2 dead goats hang from pegs on the east wall, and a leaky barrel of water rests against the south wall.
Yeah, basically I'll check everything, just in the bucket of water, the clothing, the bed.
Okay. So you check the bucket of water and you put your hand in it. You find something and you pull it out, and you've got something in your hand, but you can't see it. And you're positive it's some kind of gem. It's shaped like a gem.
invisible. So you feel like it's
So I'm invisible and I can't see the
That's quite funny.
nice. Look what I found. Fuck.
Okay. Now you mention it, and Calder comes in, and you show it to him, and you grab his hand, and put it in his, and it's Calder. When you take your hand away, it is still invisible.
Invisible gem.
Oh,
What
hold on.
This is this.
I'll cast See Invisible.
Okay.
Calder has See Invisible.
All right.
I got that.
You have found a 1,000 gold piece diamond that has been hidden here
We are
by that ape.
we are not giving that to the house.
New?
Well, never say never. You never know what's going to happen.
Wow.
Okay.
So Phantom will put that in his pouch of capacity.
All right.
Yeah.
You have the door to the south. Everyone else is hanging out in the hallway.
So the robe bed, he only gets fleas and ticks from that.
Yeah, there's basically just the smell. Like there's this overwhelming smell here, right? Basically wet fur.
Baboon.
Like think of wet dog,
Yeah.
but 10
And
times
skunk.
worse.
Yeah.
Plus death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus
Right. And urine and feces.
oh, that's awesome. I'm buying Vicks to put in my nose when we're in town next.
Okay,
To
so
the
you know, you have this door to the south.
Yeah.
Do you want to deal with that?
Yep.
Do you want me to unhide you? Just we all know that you're
Yeah.
invisible.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right.
This is a living baboon. He's got 8 arms, and he's pissed.
He's looking for his diamond. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm still invisible. Ha ha ha.
I just heard you talking about it.
So this 10-foot tall chamber used to be extravagantly decorated with frescoes of gilt and lapis that depicted priests of Thoth in full ceremonial robes performing various rituals. By the west wall sits an enormous statue of Thoth, seated and in human guise. Excuse me. Behind it is a fresco showing an ibis emitting rays with robed figures genuflecting before it. Above the fresco are some words. What languages do you speak?
Phantom, common, goblin, orc, and argentine, argentine,
Arcantonian.
yeah, argentinian.
Arcantonian. All right, so it's a language you do not recognize.
Calder has Mithric. Because I have,
Okay, so you call Caldric in.
yeah,
Caldric comes in and looks at it. He's like, oh yeah.
I'll call in Merlin too. Merlin.
Okay.
Merlin comes in
got
as well.
kobold and
Let's
you
get
know,
all the
Get all the, and then Cleric come in as well.
get all the big brains.
Yeah, get Cleric in here too.
He doesn't have big brains, but he's wise.
Your religious symbol and stuff.
He's
So yeah,
wise.
get all the high minds.
It says
The Illuminati.
Yeah.
the third litany of light. Let the faithful render honor and glory to the light which reveals all. It's the third portion of the litany of light.
Litany of light. Let those
let the faithful
and honored.
Okay.
reveal all.
Let the faithful render honor and glory to the light which reveals all. You see a pile of other things in you.
Yeah, we check it all. Like we go through it.
First of all,
Oh.
the north wall, you see what's called a living mosaic. Oh, and basically, it's like looking. There's two, and on the north wall, and it's like watching a television screen, and they're showing two different spots.
For us, the baboons didn't spend all their time in you, just staring.
Just staring at the moving carvings.
Oh, it's like a security station.
Oh
Shit!
oh shit! The fucking thing moves and shows us a fucking
Like so, we're like the security room.
yeah. What the fuck?
Fuck you. Right here, you're able to see this room.
What's happening in that room?
Skip way down.
Lots of pillars.
It's like Tucker's character with antlers sitting in there.
Oh shit. He thinks he's gonna lose and stuff.
Oh, it seems to be about
There's a battle left. Fair's okay.
He doesn't like that.
separation anxiety.
Yeah. Fair, it's okay. Here. Here. All right. This barrel vaulted chamber. You can see the interior walls are sheathed in brick, topped with a layer of painted plaster. The paint is a vibrant royal blue. And it seems like it's mostly intact. Looking up, you can tell the ceiling's about 25 feet high in the center of the chamber. They're only 15 feet tall at the sides. And 11 slim floating columns rise 10 feet from the floor. They are stone sheathed in flaking painted plaster. To the northeast side of the hall is open to a great chasm.
Ooh, interesting.
Oh, okay. And let's do that.
What's in the center of the room?
Who's standing next to it?
Hmm. Well, no, you would be able to see that dude.
Because obviously he doesn't know that we're.
What the fuck?
Holy shit,
Oh, one of the baboons. And it's a 4-armed fuck.
dude! He looks like the one from the Godzilla movie.
What's in the center?
And he's by himself? He's just telling
himself.
Is he doing anything to that center area?
Yes, he is. Okay. So, a 10-foot by 15-foot by 5-foot platform occupies the center of the hall. On it is a 7-foot diameter, 2-foot tall stone disc from which protrudes an iron rod holding an ivory elephant. The edge of the platform, you can't see, but you think there might be an inscription. Okay. The elephant has been carved with images of ibises. You see that baboon looks like going up and speaking to the thing and pulling back and cocking its ears and then listening.
Well, we can't
You can't hear, and you can only see.
Is he a big fucker too?
He's a big fucker. He's big like the other ones. Now the one that was in there with Gerlad is the biggest of them all.
Was the biggest.
Was the biggest.
So yeah, we kind of compare that size to him, and obviously a little smaller, but still big.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is by himself.
He is too.
For now.
And I almost almost revealed that hallway because I haven't roamed that area.
Thing is, we
Or
don't know how to get there.
Well, we get a pretty good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. You said there was another mosaic. Is it showing the same thing or different?
Oh, no.
A different room.
Okay, what? We were in 220 something.
Yeah, we're right there on that little star right there.
$29.
Interesting. So obviously the stone or the rod is doing something,
Yeah.
or he's getting instructions of something.
Yeah, somebody's telling him something.
Maybe he's like, "Hey, they're in that room."
Yeah.
Maybe while we're watching them, they're watching me. They're watching you.
Okay.
It's all fine when we have like some sort of ghoul champion rip everybody apart before we come through, but
Yeah.
it's a little different.
But we are 12 strong though. So I mean,
Yeah, and we're also more powerful than
Yeah.
we were when we came back, and we're also packing a bunch of good gear now.
yeah.
The other room
Oh shit.
is in the 3rd level.
Oh, like
Where we were.
Mm-hmm. And
We could spy on the stupid halfling.
Yeah, we're watching the halflings, and they're all playing cards and fucking drinking.
We hear them like, "Oh, those fucking idiots! 10% tax. We're step.
We only ask for 2 every time.
They don't realize we got giants on our side." The hell is that?
Broken pillars.
Okay, I was gonna say like those security cameras.
Where the fuck is this?
okay. Now let me skip to where the hell.
This is an idea that I have not seen in a D&D game.
What's that? The
A
mosaic
moving
mosaic camera type thing.
mosaic that is showing a different.
Pretty cool. It's actually pretty.
That's pretty cool.
But why these 2 rooms though? That's. I mean, you pick any 2. I mean, obviously,
One's the chasm.
yeah.
right.
So obviously, something
Well,
important to
to do
do.
with the chasm.
Yeah,
What chasms are great for?
dragons.
Throwing 4-armed monkeys into.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did think of that. With
So-
spears.
Thought dragons would be in there.
This is called the Great Hall. And it's an imposing place with a ceiling that stretches way up. You can't see the ceiling. Originally a hall for major meetings of the whole cult of Thoth, it has become a no man's land, separating the organized factions. Okay. So let's see. Among the remaining scenes, the hall was originally plastered and decorated with images of Thoth. Among the remaining scenes may be seen a monumental side view of Thoth with his left arm horizontal to the ground and pointing, and his right arm against his thigh. So it's like this.
Huh.
Maybe we got to try that with the statue at some point in time.
Okay. The right.
That's it, eh? And nothing that's
8 40-foot tall freestanding columns once lined the hall, but they have been thrown over, and only 5-foot tall broken splinters still remain. Doesn't look like there's a lot of dust.
not like
A sign that a lot of traffic flows through here. You can see scorch marks, easily noticeable on the floor and walls. Large number of broken arrows littered the ground.
Dragons?
Okay.
That's a green dragon, right?
you know, that acid
Or black acid.
Yeah, I think he's poison. Green,
poison.
usually.
Okay. So,
Could have been casting fireball.
Yeah. Well, obviously,
Have we been here before?
some fighting of factions there.
Well, anything big enough to knock down all of those columns.
Yeah.
Something smashed that area up.
All right. Well, that's interesting. Well, we
so
definitely
there you are. You can see that.
Okay.
All right.
Wait a second.
You want to leave a note there?
Yeah, that's our hologram, our
Security room,
security
security camera room.
animated mosaic.
We'll see.
Monkey.
Monkey see, monkey do.
263. 2-63. And 3-120.
Yeah, it's interesting that they would have that in that room.
Okay, so they can use it
Or
as
the head
eye.
face with fingers.
Yeah.
All right, so let's continue on.
Here.
Yeah.
So we want to go back to
We're heading to the stairs.
there.
We're heading south.
Yeah, go finish exploring that
I
area.
want to take down those little demons.
Okay, so you also see a person suspended from manacles, which have been not the person himself, but the manacles have been stapled to the ceiling, and he's suspended.
Is he in the room?
He's in the room, and he
With us.
yes, barely alive.
Oh shit!
Oh, Jesus Christ! Don't come up to us like that.
Yeah.
And he mutters, "Help me!"
Help you. Help me. Help you.
Chainbreakers. Here we go.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah.
All right.
Well, bring in the rest. Bring in
Yeah.
some of our,
Ask if they recognize him.
bring in some of our fighters in,
Yeah. Is
And
anybody
bring in
know?
the people.
just in case this guy.
Yeah, the prisoners. Does anybody recognize this?
Yeah. Bring in some of our minions. Anybody recognize this dude? If not, we kill him.
No one recognizes him.
Then I don't see the need to kill them.
They don't know. We don't know.
So I'll cast an alignment disposition check on him,
Right.
just because we don't want to free evil people.
We want to free them from their
Yes. Okay, so you cast a spell, and you see into the arcane and bits of golden light coming off him. Not super strong like lawful, but bits. So you can tell he's good. He's good in some respect.
Okay. So can we break his chains, or do we have
Yep.
to use this? Okay.
you can find in this room. So there are a couple two dead goblins, four female albino baboons
That are dead too.
that are dead too.
It just says it after watching the movie.
Yeah,
well, on the TV would catch our attention. We're like, oh,
you've never seen anything in your life like that. That would be the first thing you would see. All right.
so does it look like they had a fight? Like the goblins were fighting the baboons?
No, and you see some undead, dead.
Oh, so it's the
Like ripped apart zombies?
leftovers from
Yeah.
our was
Yeah,
really
they released the zombie.
We made a mess.
yeah we did.
Yeah.
Thank God. Yeah.
It's like been the great.
You're able to release him, and he tells you that his name is Burris, Burris, and that the female baboons were the harem of an intelligent four-armed baboon named Cisco, who is the leader of all the baboons
Yeah.
here. And
We haven't met Cisco, have we?
And we
Yeah.
had parts of him.
Oh,
Met
parts.
parts.
Okay, so yeah, he's dead. Okay.
He was a bit beside himself when we finished.
Yeah, he's 25 feet long.
And why would they? And Calder speaks up. He's like, "Why are you separated from the other prisoners that were in the other room? Why are you in here?"
he has no knowledge that there were other prisoners. He never got there. He's been in that other room. He knows of other people, but he doesn't know who they are. He wasn't stored there.
So he's just a human.
He's a human.
And he was just stapled to the ceiling.
He's a fighter. He's like high up off the ground too, and that's why he's alive, because the undead couldn't reach him.
Oh, so he's like manacled and then on a chain. They were like
Yeah.
reached him up.
And winched him up.
So he's dead.
That's the only reason he's alive.
Oh my god.
He must be in serious pain.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's in absolute pain because he's been
So what-
up for 2 days.
Yeah.
Like he hasn't been released for 2 days.
So, what information were they trying to get from you?
Okay, they're just torturing him for fun.
Oh, girls, Jesus Christ.
So we're getting some food and water.
So he says that he can give you all sorts of information, but he says that a bunch of undead came in here and killed everyone. He says there's been shouting and screaming. He hasn't heard anything, and he goes, I don't know how long, but it's been strangely quiet.
Yes, it has.
And we say, "You're welcome."
Okay.
Who would do such a thing?
Yeah.
So
So yeah, I mean, we give him a weapon of some sort.
what he tells you
Okay.
is that Plumthorn's gang captured him
Oh.
and traded him to the baboons.
Oh.
What did they capture? So what? He was down here exploring and ran into the halflings.
He was on a
He was on a different. No, he said he went down the pyramid
Yeah.
and paid his
Fee.
fee, and he's been giving his tithe. But his group, he was with a group of 4 other people. They all died further down in the hall, and so he came back and he's on his own. And he says they jumped me.
So he couldn't pay.
If it wasn't, he says
No,
they could pay.
he paid them.
They decided to just fucking betray me and
And
not
take all his shit
took all my
and
stuff.
sell him into slavery.
So Plum
Yeah.
Plumthorn's running a traffic.
These dudes are bad.
He's running a traffic business.
Yeah. We're gonna.
He goes, no, he goes, it's worse than that.
Worse than traffic.
You want to join us in killing them at some point?
He says that he wants us to never come into this place again.
Well, you
He's-
gotta join.
Well, on our way out, do you want to help us kill him?
Yeah.
Could you get out?
he says first he needs to rest and get away from here and think about that. He says it's worse than that. He was selling Plumthorn was selling and the mortality poison to Isocritus.
Oh, so that's who's making. So that's who's making mortality. These dirty halflings, and he.
Or they're collecting it from somebody else.
Well, now we know.
Yeah, that
So that gets that quest
takes care
paid
takes
for
care of that. Yeah.
because we know who's making it.
So now we
So, wasn't there extra pay? Didn't she offer us something extra if we could like turn off the tap?
yeah.
Oh, so there's one more reason to kill these dirty, betraying
Yeah.
anti-hobbits.
Okay. So, also in here,
No, yeah.
a large mound of clothing for Cisco's bed. You see 3 dead goats and 2 dead goblins hang from hooks set in the east wall. And they've got slices out of them as if you can take them places to meat.
Oh, he's eating goblins.
Mhm.
Gross.
A rectangular stone basin, water basin, lies against the south wall. You also notice that as a pair of leather sacks attached to a hook in the ceiling.
Cut them down.
Okay. Seven.
That's so yeah. Fuck Plumthorn.
Yeah, he's a bad dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're definitely-
Here's what you find.
they're not gonna get it 10%.
All right. So, one sack contains 343 copper pieces,
340 copper pieces.
277 silver pieces,
How's Pedro doing?
Okay.
156 gold pieces,
56.
5 ancient octagonal platinum coins.
Oh, that's all right.
And those are worth how much? 10 gold each.
More than that because they're ancient.
Yeah.
Oh,
We got them. We got the other ones before. Yeah. They're worth 375 each.
oh shit! Really?
And there's 5 of them.
5.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
In the other one, other sack contains assorted treasures, a femur made into a flute, not worth anything really.
Oh, gross.
A conical bronze helmet, like treasure to Cisco.
Yeah.
Right. A pair of red silk slippers, not worth anything. A strange black glass square that you have never seen the like of before.
Man, he collected some weird shit.
You also find
Is it a
something
square or a
made-
cube?
Square.
Square or a cube?
square.
Square.
Yeah, it's
Like,
like a
sort of like
flat
a mirror almost.
kind of like a mirror, but not reflective.
But it's like clean.
It's clean.
That's
No scratches. All right.
Can you see the wall stuff?
No,
Is it
no.
nothing?
A jar of candied oranges, a set of silver chess pieces worth 400 gold, and hang on, something else, which I got to figure out.
Candied oranges are the most valuable thing that.
Yeah, I know.
They're from a different planet, worth 10,000 gold. Piece. They give you strength of a gorilla.
Or a 4-armed baboon.
Or
This is
so this guy captured from created. Interesting.
this thing is so bloody big. Sorry, it takes me long to find all this stuff.
Well, the thing is, you can't even prepare in advance.
No,
you don't
yeah.
know what the hell.
No, exactly.
That's the thing. It's just,
Yeah.
I had absolutely no clue you guys would go that long. Like, there's 8 different ways you could have gone.
Oh, sorry.
It's like
But you said it. And I said, did you really expect us to do this?
Okay.
a black square piece. And then
You
repeat
find a golden object shaped like a human eye.
Ooh. Cool.
Okay. Yes. And the features of a human eye, like lashes, pupil, and iris, are incised on the surface.
It's not, it doesn't move, does it? Like the eye doesn't move.
You hold it to your forehead. Do you see anything?
That could be that.
Now,
Use your magic thing on it after.
Yeah. Golden human eye. Yeah, these are some fucked up pieces.
Yeah, there's some weird shit in
with that black square.
Black
So
square.
are you doing what do you all see? There's nothing else to see in here. Are you doing anything with this golden thing?
I think we just put in a pouch of capacity. Like any of the rare items, we'll just shove in and put in that so they're not visible to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Called a Sortian, Sortiani. Okay.
Okay.
And you know by hanging onto it, when you looking around, you look at that black glass thing, it radiates magic to you. You drop the eye, it's not radiating magic.
Oh, so it allows us to
Eye that's you see magic.
that is hand
take it
Very
you hold on to it.
So it basically is a continual detect
Detect
magic
magic.
spell.
Wow.
Oh shit.
We would take that. So the
You
stuff,
also think it might do something else,
but we
you're
don't.
not sure.
So Sortian eye.
Sortian eye.
Oh, that is fucking cool treasure.
And just write in brackets page 36 of new magic things.
That's cool. So hold that, keep that in your hand. Make it like a little wristwatch.
Or can I like tie it to my neck like with a
Do they have to hold
like
on to it?
necklace?
It has to be in your hand.
That's being
Okay.
okay. So interesting.
Okay.
All right.
Now,
Oh.
let's see.
So we're telling this guy like, hey, we're not going up to the surface anytime soon. So you're more than welcome. I mean, look at we're 12 strong. So you're more than welcome to stay with us, and we'll protect
so
you.
he'll come with you. So
Yeah.
here's his stats. So he's a second level fighter.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
currently armor class 10.
Because he's just wearing rags.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He's got 8 hit points out of 20.
We can use them as a meat shield, guys.
Yeah.
A 16 strength, 14 dex, 17 con, just so you know.
He's not
That's why he survived. Hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah.
he's not bad once we
Well, he'll,
re-equip.
we're gonna have a fucking army in a soon. Yeah.
No shit.
If he chooses to stay.
Yeah, if we we got it.
Well, the convention.
Seems a little bit post-traumatic stress disorder. So
Yeah.
we're gonna have to talk to him about
We know all about that.
We'll get him and feed him and
Yeah.
put him in the
All right.
at the end.
We head back to the stairway.
You guys have any extra armor? He asked about weapons and
We
stuff.
don't have extra armor, but what
Did we?
weapon does Yost carry? God. Because I think you said he had you don't have to check right now. We don't have to waste time on it.
Yeah.
I think you said he had a great sword.
Yes. he
So
does.
if Yost is carrying a great sword, then we'll pass this dude at the +1 flail.
Okay.
He-
So write that down.
We have a dagger as well.
Yeah, so we'll give him a dagger and a flail. Now I don't think we have any extra armor, unfortunately.
So was that dead adventurer wearing regular leather armor?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you might be able to just
Put that
grab
on.
that.
Put that on. Yeah.
Okay. So throw that on. So that'll change his dex to
11 or 8, 12.
Just straight
Well,
leather armor.
yeah, straight leather armor. So it's 12.
Better than nothing.
All right. Take us to the
Oh.
stairs, and we're heading south.
Well, you guys are starting to explore a fair chunk.
Yeah.
So you could go back to the stairs, and then you want to head over to like this area here. See my red?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that?
Do we want to go down or do we want to go?
Or you can come through the Hall of Judgment, which is this thing right here, where you
Yeah.
found all the dead people.
Yeah.
This is called the Hall of Judgment, and you could go down south and then figure things out.
Because where that other place is, that's where the
Well, is
well is.
Yeah.
Yeah, the well's at the center of that
Yeah.
diamond.
The Phantom kind of tells you that. So
I have time to use the washroom.
Yeah, let's take a little break. Yeah, think about what you want to do.
yeah, we're definitely have to deal with Plumthorn. That's for sure.
Yeah, he is definitely a little fucker.
After finding out that information.
You know about Plumthorn now.
Uh-huh.
You know about Isocritus. Yeah. You know about the Hollow Set on the 4th level. know that has them. Dalton's Darlings seem to be all right.
My favorite about having a D&D room with a nice big heavy wooden table in it and a bunch of armchairs all around for everybody to comfortably sit.
Yeah,
I mean, I've been in meetings like all day and I just cannot sit anymore.
you too.
I was about to buy a dice set offline. They were cool, like ones that like had skulls inside them.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And I'm like, oh, cool. I'll price it. At first, the price was showing $19.97. I'm like, oh, this is cheap for these.
Mm-hmm.
That was only for one
Oh,
dice. The full was $160. I'm like, well, I'm gonna back out of this deal.
Yeah,
fair.
that's maybe a bit too much, eh?
There are some ones too that had like the Lord of the Rings.
Oh, the ring in it?
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
and like the Adventures too, and behind it.
there's a custom dice maker in London.
Is there?
Yeah. I'll have to send you the link because I follow
Yeah,
them on Instagram. And like they make really nice goals. They had a sale of resin sharp edge dice with the one ring in it.
Oh, that's cool.
And yeah, I was thinking of buying it for Kayla for D&D.
Yeah.
I think it was $50 for the set.
Oh, really? That's not.
Yeah,
That's not.
like
That's pretty good.
56 or something. And of course, you live in London, so there's
Oh yeah, absolutely.
you could go pick it up.
Yeah,
You don't have to pay for shipping. But
yeah. There's a lot of cool dice online.
yeah.
Do you guys want to go down to the diamond and head that one? So you can.
Or do we want to go
I
down?
want to go
start-
through the stair thing.
Do we want to
Back
start,
the stairs.
start dealing with all the stuff below us right now?
Yeah. Well, like looking on the map here, if we go down from the stairway, it actually leads to that hallway.
Like all this.
Yeah, that leads to that main hallway. Yeah,
And then you're thinking about going here.
and then yeah, that's where the door is for that guy. We could fuck up that guy.
Oh, fucking snap. What you about?
And throw,
First is going to be like, you fuck.
just throw the prisoner in there first. Can you just check this door for us? Go right in there. Those octo pieces are becoming a good thing to find. Those
no
platinum
kidding.
pieces,
Worth a
like that.
fortune.
Yeah, that's literally 1,500 right there for us.
Yeah.
And a little bit more.
Yeah, no, yeah. Almost $2,000.
Yeah.
Right there. We're just saying the octo platinum pieces are coming in handy for us. for treasure.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially the ancient ones.
Hmm.
So yeah, we're gonna go down where the stairway, kind of clear that area.
That's the plan.
That's the plan.
All right. Jeez, crap.
Eat some of these damn things down because I'm just like eating so many of them.
Yeah, enjoy.
You always eat them, bastard. There's so many little guys to run now that you're probably forgetting who we have.
I know, and I'll start killing some of them off.
Don't pull our army.
Yeah, we were built an army.
What was hoping to hear there.
Okay.
He's like, oh, your guys are rolling that ones. Go fuck yourself.
Well, now I know why Phantoms. There we go. That was weird.
Yeah, he does look weird.
By the way, you got my new pictures of my new characters.
Uh,
That I sent over the group. I sent them over email to you.
They look pretty crappy.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm using them on
Okay.
for yeah. I haven't been putting them as tokens.
So I saw that what for. I'm like, oh, that's a horrible character picture for my guy.
So
Did we leave some armor on that knight with the who was guarding the the elven sorcerers? So he took his axe, and then he took it back. Didn't we leave his armor on him?
Yeah.
Because the armor wasn't.
Yeah, but it's good enough for. I was just thinking because we're pretty close.
I don't think we kept it though. I don't think we did.
No, but we're pretty close to that spot,
Yeah.
right? Wasn't it like in 27?
It'll last a long.
Okay, fine.
I mean, hey, thanks for joining the party.
All right.
He got 8 hit points.
We'll find you some better armor.
He can't really
Yeah.
charge into the fray because
Oh, he'll be charging.
This room here, inside, is an even larger pile of trash than usual for this level. Broken bits of wood, moldy pieces of plaster, several skulls, and broken bones, broken pieces of metal, torn strips of cloth.
Inspect it, Tom.
Search everything. Yeah.
Is this the right one? Yeah. Okay. So you spend about 10 minutes. You do find a skull, and lodged inside of it is a sapphire worth 1,500 gold pieces.
Like, oh, that's just lodged in a skull. But again, probably put there on purpose.
Okay. But nothing else.
All right. There a door in there? Yeah.
So you know there's a door going down this way.
Is there a door in the room that I'm in?
No. There's
It's just a trash hole.
All right. Well, go back.
there's a door down here.
Who's standing there?
Okay. Merlin.
Merlin had done that hallway.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's switch it. Great idea.
And but also the hallway goes further east and you can see it curves around.
Let's just, yeah, clear the one hallway. The one that Merlin's looking down.
Okay, so who's gonna do that? Phantom?
Sure. I walk by you and I elbow you in the gut. You lose 5 health points.
If I'm holding my magic thing in my hand, do I see his invisible outline? Because he's invisible through magic,
It doesn't allow you to see invisibility, so
but not like an outline of the thing. Okay, just checking.
Walking backwards.
Just check.
See that?
No, I do not.
oh, I'm on the wrong one. Shit.
What you see is
Hang on. I read you the wrong thing. Let's see.
So Seth.
Take that sapphire off.
Nope. I found it fair and square in a skull.
No.
I spent 10 minutes looking at it.
Both doors to this chamber have disappeared. There's a bunch of dead baboons in here. The room is filthy. The frescoes are long gone. And piles of trash, fur, and excrement littered the floor. Okay.
But that Sapphire's still looking in there.
That fire is not there. Forgetting that you're not on level 3 and you're on level 2. All right. So going down there, fan
313.
Yeah.
Sapphire.
Yep, heading on down. And hopefully everyone else is following me.
Yes, so that.
I gotta go up. The different initiative tracker.
Oh,
Um,
is everybody following him? I don't know. I might not. I might choose not to follow after the
Send me the prisoner.
Okay.
Burris.
So you go in here.
Quietly.
quietly. Ooh, look at the size of that.
What the fuck is that?
is that a giant?
Okay. Elaborate wooden cells line the walls of this large chamber. The room is dark. Are you human?
No, I'm half orc.
Okay, so you can see.
Yeah.
It smells strongly of baboon urine. 4 cells are 20 feet by 10 feet, while the other 8 are 10 by 10. The cells are formed of teakwood walls and doors, all of which are intricately carved with floral and animal motifs. Each cell contains a built-in sleeping unit, like bed over drawers with storage above,
Yeah.
and a small desk and chair. The larger cells boast a small table and 2 extra chairs. However, most of the cells were long ago stripped of their movable furnishings. A life-size stone statue of a human priest in an action pose stands just to the west of the door. That's that dude right here. Okay. He looks extremely lifelike, like detail that only a master smith or sculptor would be able to do. All right.
Do I see any footprints around him?
Yeah, you see lots of baboon footprints.
But do I see like his foot in the sense of
At one point,
I'm leaving footprint.
yeah?
no.
You should walk by him and elbow him in the gut.
I'm gonna call my partner and I go back and face the hallway and just be like, guys, can you follow me in here for a minute?
All right.
Because there's something weird in here.
Albert comes in, and
I love the way you didn't like describe so we could go, oh no, we don't want to just run in.
Run in, guys.
You're the worst explorer ever.
I'll leave everyone else out. But okay.
Fuck, Marlon, it's up there, damn it.
So we get the sense that this lifelike statue.
Marlon, do you have any
cells?
things I could
Well,
You don't
I
really
could
get that
put
sense at all. It's just
yeah,
put that eye in my hand to see if it's magical in any way.
it looks like it's okay. It is not magical in a certain sense that it's going to come to life. But you know that some kind of magic has been done to it. And it's in a pose like running away, looking over the shoulder of Frick.
So it's petrified.
Oh God.
Phantom does go up and touch it.
Okay. Stone doesn't do anything.
So even if I'll try like even push it, like just
Push it over and shred it.
just like.
That's the end.
You pinch it starts to wobble. You put
But not
over.
so, but it doesn't react to anything that I do. That's
No.
anything in the chambers.
Okay, so
This
it's going
is
to
weird.
take you a while to.
This is weird. Like this thing, it's
Basilisk?
Okay,
It's weird
it'll
that.
take you about half an hour, but you can definitely search it all.
Yeah, why not?
But that's kind of weird. That's kind of weird though that this thing is in here.
Was he running towards the door or
Like is it running west or east? Like is it or like
He was
like in the direction of away from us or towards us?
a second. He was running towards the door you just came.
so he was trying to exit?
He's trying to exit.
So one of these cells may have had something really bad in it.
But your magic would be running up.
Not if it's like a creature, a natural creature that would turn
Yeah,
things into stone.
yeah. We took all of them. I mean,
With a mirror. Which I just happen to have a steel mirror.
Okay, so after about half an hour, you find a silver candlestick worth 10 gold.
Like that's half of it.
A set of inlaid dice worth 25 gold. You find another square,
black square.
but this one is red,
Oh.
but it's the exact same size, thickness,
So give
and transparent.
me the pieces. I'll keep it in my pouch.
Yeah, red square,
Yeah.
black square.
I thought you had the square.
I wonder if these are some sort of magical keys.
I wonder.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll take.
Well, make a
Phantom
cool
takes
key.
it and puts it in the pouch.
Yeah, good Rubik's Cube.
Jesus, that's a big Rubik's Cube. That's how I solved them, was by peeling.
Nothing else in here. Like there's no creatures of any sort.
No, nothing but 3 sides.
This is fucking weird.
It is weird. So the cells are all empty.
The cells are all empty. The
They look like cells or just little rooms.
look like not cells. They look like rooms.
Chambers.
Yeah, because you just got the doors as being fancy wood.
Oh yeah, teak wood. Yeah, you look at that. If you wanted to spend the time, you're pretty sure you can get a pretty penny for that wood, but it'd take a lot of work and
Yeah.
time to get it out.
I just find it weird that he's in here, but there's nothing else in here.
And but everyone make a wisdom check.
Specialty.
Tell me if you get
Yeah,
2 or higher.
I got a net 20.
Nat 20 as well.
Yeah,
Okay,
Calder.
both of you think that this is someone who is petrified back in the times when Arden Vul actually fell. So that whoever this is,
Been here forever.
it's been here for over 1,200 years.
So if we can ever find a scroll to like,
Reverse it.
yeah, with
Yeah.
that specification.
Like reverse, stone to flesh or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe in another 3 levels, the cleric might be able to do that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
Okay, and it's obviously you can tell it's a cleric.
and like his facial expression, like is he scared? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Interesting.
Probably the same facial expression you had when you came back to tell us there's something really weird in this room,
Mm-hmm.
but we couldn't see it because you were invisible.
Interesting. All right, well, get the fuck out of here. We'll basically tell him we'll see you later.
Yeah.
And I do think we can eventually get people clearing that those doors.
Go down and start cleaning. Like we could hire people. Well, yeah,
because we can bring them in past the halflings.
after we murder them.
Yeah.
We'll own the 3rd level too.
Piss off there. Okay, moving on. And you see a long corridor with doors, a bunch of doors,
No, we check both. Yeah, check the doors.
right? Okay, so you get an idea where you're at. You start seeing where you are here. Yeah.
Like, well, yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, we have a big enough party that we'll split them up evenly. That they check both rooms.
Okay, so we'll do the one on the west first.
What's that?
So,
2 doors.
let's see. Here, the doors have been ripped open, and there are dead ghouls and baboons everywhere, inside and down this hallway. So, major battle happened here, big time.
We definitely cleared this area hardcore.
Was that blood?
We know we're not. We know
There's blood. There's there's bits of
we never went.
fur and
We never
we
went
got
back to that.
neck and and intestines, and like it's starting. It already stank of baboon,
Yeah.
feces and urine, but now it's starting to smell of rot because it's been 2 days.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
This is what a great. Remember Vix.
Nothing in there.
Okay.
So
Hang on. Actually,
yeah, we have
now
enough,
you guys.
we have enough party members, like you said, to clear off that sacrifice room too.
So you see spikes that have been thrown to the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. The chamber itself has been ravaged. The plaster is shredded. The furniture splintered, and all personal items of the long dead guards dispersed. However, in one particularly vile pile of filth, you find 45 platinum pieces, a wand, and a guard cap that seems to be shining slightly.
So like a
Helm.
like a bucket helm or
Yeah. And hang on, I gotta look there.
Shiny.
Shine bright like a diamond.
A wand. You know, Calder's gonna just have a case of wands.
Oh my god, what if it's a wand of reverse petrification? That would be
Imagine.
amazing.
What are the odds?
What are the odds of that? He's attacking us! Reverse it back, reverse it back.
So it's a tall, conical bronze helmet.
Oh, a tall conical.
Yes. It's has a slight glimmer.
Well, he would he'd got the thing in his hand.
Okay, yeah. If your hand, it's
Yeah.
it's giving off magic, and it's like a nice. It's not a small glow up.
You can wear a helmet.
Well, it'd be one of the fiery type.
Okay, so who's gonna take it? Anyone? Put it on.
Who's a fighter? We have any fighters in our group?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Well, other than our 6 characters, is any of you guys a fighter?
Yep.
You
What
guys
is
are?
it? My one
For madness.
Uther's got, well, for magic, he's got his spear.
I feel like
He's got a crafted bastard sword and crafted heavy crossbow.
so. We'll give him a turn at the loot. I took wax last time, so
It's a cursed helm.
yeah.
You are dumb.
Yeah.
Well, I already was, so it doesn't. So
Okay, so write down helm from room. Oops. From room 212. Right? Until it's identified. Unless you have a wizard who can identify it right now.
Sorry, what was it? What room?
Helm from 212. 2-12.
Yep, gotcha. Do you have identify?
I have a scroll.
Oh, scroll it up.
Yeah.
Might as well use it. Or because we have wand too, so we can identify both the wand and
You buy one.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so you guys watch it.
Oh, and we got the potions too.
Reads off the scroll, and you start examining it. It's +1 to armor class, and +3 saves versus fear.
Nice. Nice. That's good.
The wand,
Okay, the wand. What room was that?
same room. You said there was a wand and a.
Oh yeah. Hang on. There's a wand of alignment detection.
Ooh, that'll come in handy too.
Has 25 charges.
So is that
Is that a wizard or is it?
Detect disposition. That is illusionist or wizard.
I'll take it. I'll keep it with my wand collection.
all these ones? Can
I got 2 potions as well, from 3-20.
3-20. Potion of visibility and a potion of shrink.
Ooh, shrink and invisibility.
Mm-hmm.
now do we
So we have that other door. All right. And that is 1, 5, 4. 11, room 11. This formerly opulent chamber has seen better days. The walls retain their plaster and imagery. The most noticeable image is that of an immense squatting baboon which stares from the north wall. Several piles of rotted wood indicate what had previously been a bed, dresser, and desk. A human-sized skeleton lies in the center of the room with mouth hanging open. The room is full of trash.
Inspect everything.
Check everyone.
All right. So you find a fine long sword, which you can use for that guy. Just a
Yeah.
nice, but it's a nice long sword. It's got a nice baboon skin grip.
Just the right. No
Yeah.
magic on that.
No, correct. And in the desk drawer is a battered copy of a book called The Courtship of Julius the Exarch.
So I'll give that sword to this Burris.
Okay.
We'll give the magic flail back to Yost because we know Yost is going to stick.
This is the book
Of Julius what?
Exarch.
The Exarch. Exarch.
Any magic coming off this book?
No, there is not.
But we could check it to see if it's got any of the names of stuff in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And fucking train down.
Phantom recognizes this hallway since he was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did some exploring. Okay, so Phantom,
We're not going to group.
Yeah.
you see there's a door. You can actually see right into this one room right here.
Okay. I inspect it all.
Okay. And if you go further to the east, you can tell there's some sort of something happening there.
Okay.
Okay. But this room first here is room 9. So this small chamber is dark and littered with trash. Pegs set into the walls originally held equipment and clothing, but any items of practical value from this former guard post are long gone. Okay. So you have a door,
What do you guys want to do?
or you can go.
Let's walk down to the end.
Yeah, we might as well
To the west or east?
To the west.
Yeah,
the west?
might as well
Okay.
check everything out.
Going down to the west.
Okay.
You can just keep sending me down. And we'll just get this party.
Everyone's. I'll just assume everyone's there unless they say otherwise.
Stairs going up or down?
Light and a low buzz and cackle of energy greet those approaching this chamber. The 20-foot tall antechamber is shunned by the baboons. The antechamber is lit with a continual light spell and still retains much of its decorative splendor. A fresco of an ibis occupies the entire western wall. Its eyes are permanently active coconut-sized lumps of arcanum, and they thus protrude from the fresco a good bit. Arcanum is a special magical mineral. No.
Yeah. Like delirium to stop
Yeah.
all the bad shit.
So I'm gonna walk down there with my magic.
There's more.
Okay. Squeezing my magic on.
The north wall features a fresco of a smaller ibis head, from whose beak spouts a scroll. The curves and wraps of the scroll occupy most of the wall. The scroll has about 200 phrases written in a language. What languages do you speak?
Not much. My wizard speaks Kobold, Common, Arcantian, or whatever, Arcanium, or whatever.
Like
You know.
Okay, you do not recognize language.
Mithric?
It's Mithric.
Thank you. Calder just kind of moves out of the way. Get out of here, wizard.
Yeah. So these are utterances of oracle that doesn't seem to make sense.
Any toast names in
Now, on the south wall, 3 blocks of granite protrude from the wall. These blocks, they're 6 feet wide, 3 foot tall, and 3 feet deep, have been carved to resemble open mouths, complete with hints of teeth. Although each gape's open in the unnatural darkness is in the middle of all 3. Carved on the floor in front of the mouths is this phrase: "Those who would seek Thoth's knowledge must possess the wisdom to follow his breath."
Oh. Whoever is going to climb into one of these mouths has to have a high wisdom. Who's got the highest wisdom?
I don't have any characters with high wisdom like it is.
The only one I got 14 is my highest one.
I got a 9 and a 13.
Well, cleric, I hear you say you're like, I got good wisdom. Come on over. Get in.
What? You're saying this to whom?
None of your followers are willing to do this.
Huh?
Any of your followers? They're like,
He's still going. It's got the highest.
"Son Aldrich."
Yeah. Gets the highest wisdom. I'm not looking at Calder Flake smoke, but that's.
Do we hear anything at those mouths?
Do not hear a single thing.
There's no breath coming out of any of them.
No.
Follow his breath.
So it like breathes in, follow in. Phantoms.
Can we throw a torch in there and see what it looks like inside?
Sure. So the torch. Okay, so which one? The middle, the left, or the right?
In the middle.
Okay, the middle. You throw the torch in. It suddenly disappears, and then a second later, you hear it hit the floor.
Do you want to tie a rope behind it? And then
But it doesn't light anything up.
No.
But you hear it hit something in the dark. So there's magical darkness back there.
Correct.
do you want to tie a rope around you? We can send you in.
Well, let's just slow down a minute. So let's throw torches into the other two. My Claire has 10 of them, so
Okay. So you throw it into the one on the left.
Yeah.
It disappears.
Yeah.
And you do not hear a sound.
okay. And the one on the right,
Throw it into the one on the right. Again, it disappears. You do not hear a sound.
there's fucking magical darkness in there.
Okay, I say center.
Up center. We'll tie a rope behind you.
The only thing with magical darkness, fucking be fumbling around the darkness.
You lose a health point or two.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. We tie a rope and basically summon them.
Okay.
And then we tell you to yank on it if you're on solid ground.
So in you go. You guys feed out the rope. You see a set of stairs going up. Or sorry, down.
But there's like a wall of darkness at the back of it to block out people seeing what's in
Yeah.
there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, but then as soon as you go walk through, then you find your torch.
And your light is lit right up.
So
All right.
on here.
So are you yanking the rope?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I'll just yell through the darkness like, okay, pussies, come through.
All right. Yeah. So we'll try. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it's a set of stairs going down.
Back
Yeah.
to level 3.
Now, just a second.
Or maybe not.
Yes, it is.
So it's going down. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So is it going back to the fucking?
Thank God I prepped this.
So many fucking entrances and
Yeah.
it just
Fuck.
you could be safe and all of a sudden you're entering into a room of fucking baboon. You're like, shit. Wrong door. Sorry. Cleaning crew.
Are we coming down to that room that we could see?
Just a second. What did I say it went down to? 118 and 119, right?
Hmm.
Well, if we're going down, we're going
I
back to
couldn't really see it.
yeah, it's
tiny
I couldn't see it. You have to go back. Remember. He said it was going down, so
Yeah, it's down to level 3. Just got to find where the hell 118 and 119 is on this goddamn monster.
you mean 318? 319?
3 118, 3 119.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the issue. All right. Where are you? I think it'd be close to
Oh, up to the left. Top left one.
what's one. Good God.
Oh wait, what's that right there? Right there. That's 219, 218 right there. That's it? I know.
You're looking for
That's
One.
3-218. I just didn't bother putting those in.
Oh.
So hang on, let's go back to that. Just double check it. Yeah, the 3118 and 3119. Good grief. Guess I could link it up here.
really so the end of that right behind the pro guy. Yeah. Well,
Oh, it's a special room. Okay. It's not on. See, it's funny because these maps, they're either the player's map or the
DM.
DM map. And so I couldn't put the DM map on because it has all the
Yeah.
big doors and everything like that.
So you have to kind of read what.
Yeah, exactly. And I forgot I didn't put this in. Okay, so just theater of the mind for this. So you follow a long and steep stairway that descends into a series of twists for some 150 feet. The stairwell is narrow, 5 feet wide, roughly carved and unadorned. Eventually, it ends at a small landing that's 10 foot by 10 foot by 10 foot, where you can glimpse light through a 4 foot by 4 foot hole in the ceiling. So you're in a room that's 10 by 10 by 10.
There's no doors.
There are no doors. There's just
Um.
I'm
Oh,
holding my magic eye. Do I see anything magic lighting up?
yes, you can tell that there's light coming from it, and you can tell there's magic in there.
Calder cast reveal for another charge.
Reveal?
Yeah,
What's that for? It's like spells or for traps?
that's a reveal one for doors, traps, anything like that.
Hang on. There is not a trap in it.
No doors.
No, there are no doors. You somehow have to get up. It's 10 feet tall, so it's 4 feet above you. There's a 4 foot by 4 foot hole in the ceiling.
So tie grappling hook to the rope and
Okay.
swing and fire it up.
All right. Make a dex check.
Phantom. Okay. 13.
On a
That's a prime.
okay, so up it goes. With help, you guys can all climb up, which you do. Okay. So you are in a chamber that has a continual light spell. You're in a shallow dome. It's some 25 feet high in its center. There's no height to the walls. Rather, they curve inward and upwards immediately, making the ceiling quite low along the edge of the chamber. The ceiling is painted with a bright yellow paint that glitters and sparkles in the light. There is a set of curtains that have long since rotted. You can see the hanging rods. Okay. A 10 foot by 10 foot dais lies in the center of the iron curtain frames. On a dais is a large and unusual statue. It is of an ibis, with wings cocked to enclose a marble seat just in front of the ibis's body. Oof. You look at it and you think that if someone sat in it, it would be like your body's being enfolded by the ibis's wings. The ibis statue is impressive. Its marble, lapis, and jet cleverly work together to produce an effect of verisimilitude. The head is pure white marble and carved to resemble a real bird, with the exception that the eyes are empty and vacant holes.
Hey.
Although the statue is clearly stone, the marble may be seen to gently rise and fall as if the bird were actually breathing. The plinth on which the statue sits bears an inscription, and none of you can read it. Currently, a human figure is writhing in the chair, surrounded by the wings of the ibis.
There's a human in it?
Mm-hmm.
Alive?
Like struggling.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So there's someone sitting in there right now and they're
Yes.
struggling to get out.
Yes, struggling to get out.
And we're looking right at him or her.
Yep, it's a him.
Are they looking at us?
Is he telling us?
He can't really see you. The body is wasted and thin. Beard and hair are long, stringy, and white. He mutters nonsense words under his breath as he thrashes about,
Hmm.
and he's clearly insane.
Hmm. So he sat there and got trapped and has been there for a very long time and has gone
Yeah.
nuts.
Periodically, you hear words like, "My hubris was my downfall. Hubris, pride. I could not withstand his voice."
So someone lured him into there. Maybe.
Can we search his body without getting trapped on the chair?
You would have to yank him out.
You want a lasso?
Sure.
That's the last one.
We need to free
What
another bad man.
Would the white feather do anything? Maybe.
No, I don't think the white feather would do anything.
No judging.
I think we should just lasso him and try to lasso around him and yank him out of there.
Okay, you're able to do that. And you pull him out, and he immediately freezes and then just drops to the floor. And you can see like age just overcomes him, like he just withers and rots away immediately.
Oh, so the magic of the chair was keeping him alive.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
Well, we got a little at peace.
Chainbreaker.
As you're doing the cross. Chainbreaker.
Freedom.
Chainbreakers, strike again.
We did free him.
Search the body.
Search body.
He was insane.
Yeah.
No, I mean, really, we're doing him a favor.
We got to get some t-shirts made.
Okay.
Let's put that in the AI. The chain, like AI D&D Chainbreaker shirt. That would suck. You spend all your life just.
He has a mace. Just a normal mace.
Nice. Okay.
And he has a holy symbol.
Okay, just a normal holy symbol.
Just a normal holy symbol. And nothing else.
Weird.
There, we couldn't talk to him.
No, well, I don't think we would have got anything out of him anyway. So
Maybe a name or something like
got hubris, whatever his
Yeah.
that is. So
hubris is like too much pride.
all right.
Sit on the chair.
No.
I have hubris, but not that much hubris.
If we find Exocritus, maybe we'll just
Yeah, well,
him.
yeah, damn him on there. Yeah. Why are you keeping me alive? Don't worry about it. We're not
We'll
taking
be back in 1,200 years. See.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay.
That's all in that.
No.
Oh.
It's not it.
I feel like if you could find the eyes for that,
I wonder if that would bring it to beats or whatever.
yeah,
It might work properly then, whatever it's supposed to do.
are the eyes that we could see on the wall the same size as the eyes that would go into that bird's head?
No, they're different.
Okay, just check.
Okay. So there is another passageway. It doesn't describe the form, of course.
Is that stone we found that you took away from us, a sapphire? Is that the right size?
No. So, and then you come into another dome chamber, but this one is damp and mildewed and features long strands of rotting plaster hanging from the ceiling and walls. In the center of this chamber, a 10-foot wide basin holds a fountain from which gushes prodigious amounts of clear water. Ooh. The water has spilled over the basin and has collected in a low pool occupying the southeast corner of the room.
But it's not funny.
Over centuries,
Magic.
fountain and pool have eroded a segment of the wall, producing a small stream that disappears into a wall of fractured rock.
Is it magical? Like, does that
Yes,
go up?
it is.
Magical.
Interesting.
Shit.
Get some for the wounded guy and give him something.
Yeah, have the lunatic drink some.
Okay, roll a d20.
Go ahead there, Benjamin.
14.
Okay.
Dice.
His head's blown.
So he gains up
15 levels.
hands and it's a little super cold. He just drinks it. And he turns and looks and he points at you. He goes, and he looks at the rest. He's a demon. He's a devil. Kill him. Kill him. And he's there's devils everywhere. Devils everywhere. And he starts freaking out.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Do we have to kill him?
I think so. I like we've lost him.
Or we just smack him in the head.
So he's gone insane.
Or we're gonna knock him out.
So the water made him nuts.
Or we put him on the chair.
What's his name again?
Burst.
Burris.
Burris,
Oh, damn it, Burris.
get his sword back.
Well, this will take one hit, really. He's got 8 hit points.
Can I cast influence on him?
Pass what on?
Influence, kind of charm him, to kind of settle down.
Don't fight this man.
Yeah. Basically, like, so I cast that and I basically tell him, like, hey, dude, you've been with us for. There are no demons here.
Humans.
If there were demons, we would have killed you already.
He said, okay. He says, just protect me. And he goes and stands beside you and gets as far away from Aldrich as possible. So I'm counting on you.
I'm like, what are you seeing right now?
He says, I am seeing a red-skinned creature with a long pointed tail, small horns, fangs in its mouth, eyes black as coal.
Santa Claus.
I look at you and like, are you hiding anything?
No.
Oh yeah, I am.
Oh. He's hallucinating.
Calder's one to come down.
Anyone else want to take a drink?
Definitely not.
I'd like to
D20 you had to roll.
take some of that water and put it in a container. Do we have any containers?
I have water, like water flasks.
Yeah.
But it's just got regular.
Okay, well, so you grab one of those, roll a D20, and you're gonna write down the number beside it.
17.
Okay, so so write down water from room 3-119. Roll a 17. Okay, and it's and also write PDF page 201, just so it's easy reference for you.
Interesting.
Oh, that was weird. So I'm freaked out.
Calder's still looking at you, being an illusionist. I'm like, yeah, what do you? Yeah.
So 14 made him see devils. 17.
Am I finding that Burris is kind of calming down a little bit, or is he still kind of like panicky?
Oh, he's still panicky, but he's because of your charm spell. But that charm spell's gonna wear off.
Yeah, sure. Well, probably gonna stab me.
I'll put him to sleep.
Yeah. Well, be on guard, Aldrich.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's all right. Off we go.
Okay, so the only way is back.
Oh, so that was it for all those. Okay.
Yeah.
So we go back down the stairs, up the stairs.
Right.
That was it. So those were.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we need one.
Okay, so thankfully, that part's done. Now you come over to this door here. And let's see, should I'm on the right one.
Calder's.
So
There was me ahead of me. I'm like,
by the time you get up there, your charm spell has disappeared.
is he panicking?
And he's panicking again, and he's yelling at the rest of you guys, why are you walking with the devil?
Can I just force the other water down his throat now?
Yes.
Oh,
All right.
You did that, yeah.
So
See what
of course it down. Okay. He is immediately healed of
To
all
full?
hit points to full hit points.
Right.
And the
thing weird. Well,
the thing is instantly gone and it's disappeared. He also had a disease and it's gone as well.
oh shit.
Fucking cured his gingivitis and everything.
So now he owes us. Burris, we
No.
saved your ass.
Like you saved me from something that you caused me to do.
I didn't cause it.
We thought it would heal you, and it did. We just had to do it twice.
Gave me AIDS. At first he gave me AIDS, and he gave me a cure for AIDS, and then you say I should be grateful for the cure. Lovely, lovely.
We have full hit points.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, okay. So, anywho,
This guy is not very grateful.
No, he's not. He's a selfish piece of shit.
Yeah. That's why we're sending him in first now.
Yeah.
He can't hear us saying this, can he?
so
These are some weird shaped rooms.
Aren't they?
bastard they put on for fog and shit.
I like to
Yeah.
know who designed this, what drug they were on.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, here, secret rooms over here.
So this richly decorated chamber was originally a vestibule and robing room for priests engaged in the ritual of venerable age. It is brightly lit with the continual light spell.
Someone casted a lot of these spells
Yeah.
around this area.
Has
And then they got permanent
Yeah.
spell put on them, so that
I wonder if this is the priest doing this.
yeah.
the floor contains a living mosaic
Oh, God.
in a 15-foot by 10-foot section,
Ooh, what's on TV
while the
today?
walls are covered in pale yellow tiles.
Interesting.
The ceiling is painted yellow to match the walls. Much of this plaster hangs in shards from the ceiling.
Hmm.
A series of brass pegs run across the west and east walls at shoulder height. The vestibule is remarkably free from debris. The corpses of 2 adventurers lie face down on the mosaic. Their chests, abdomens, and faces have been badly torn as if by terrible claws. Okay.
Well, where's this mosaic showing us?
Yes.
The guy
Is he on the adventure?
Yeah, well,
Armor for
Uh,
Burris. Not that he'll appreciate it, but
No. Like,
he won't care.
yeah.
let me. I'll get to that. Just the hallway from is covered entirely in pale yellow tiles, some of which are scratched and or broken. Halfway up the west wall, you see the message in our Arcontian is scrawled in blood. They are deterred by light. We should restore the well. Okay.
I'll have
Now-
some of those mirrors in it, remember?
that's true.
On the court
Seems like a bright idea.
are leather armor, a light crossbow but no bolts, a pouch with 22 silver, 5 gold,
Hold on. 22 silver. Okay, go on.
5 gold,
Go ahead.
flint mail,
I'm split. Can I split?
Yeah, there you go. Split that.
a battle axe,
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
a backpack with 212 copper,
212. 596. Okay.
34 silver,
Okay.
and a potion.
Oh, potion.
So wrote down from room 2-7.
2-7. Okay.
Okay. You see that the corridor keeps going down.
Did the mosaic show anything?
Oh, the mosaic.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
it
know,
is.
I'm watching TV. I gotta know what's going on in the hockey game. Toronto loses again. No surprise there.
Is this history or future?
It shows you an image of. Dun, dun, dun. Sure, you've already been here. Maybe not yet. This one. No, that's not yet. Where are you?
Take a bathroom.
Yeah, well, I find this room. Oh yeah, here we are.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
So in this room,
These are weird mosaics that are just,
just the strangest shapes.
yeah.
okay,
Is that like a little mini pyramid that you can walk up?
yes,
Mini tetrahedron.
this room is shaped like a huge isosceles triangle, lit by wall sconces of torches. 50-foot tall ceiling is,
50 foot. Oh, shit.
yeah, out of sight of the light. The still existing frescoes on the walls of this chamber illustrate Thoth's conquest of aging and death, with numerous images of creatures of all sorts, including humans, rising up from the ground and shedding the symbols of age, like robes, beards, and canes. The chamber is dominated by a massive 40-foot tall triangular pyramid of closely fitted granite. A layer of gray-green mist rises 3 feet from the floor and covers the floor around the pyramid. The pyramid is triangular. On all 3 sides, stairs cut into the granite lead up to a central platform at the top. The platform has a smaller triangle made of lapis lazuli centered in its middle, from the center of which extends a single steel bar. There's no one standing
Is
there.
identical to the one that the monkey was talking into?
No, it's different.
Different.
This one, the one the monkey was talking to was like a horizontal one.
Yeah.
This one is like the bars going down into the pyramid. Okay.
Interesting.
Looks like a periscope.
And there's no one inside there.
There's no one in that room. There's no one on the top of that pyramid.
Were we warned about? I know we were warned about ducks.
We just found it's a 50-foot ceiling
The
room.
mist
It's got a little mini pyramid.
More about the dust.
Yeah.
It's a green mist. It's not.
green mist.
And I can stairs that walk up to the top of the pyramid. But it's got a bar that's going inside the
A
pyramid.
steel bar
Yeah.
going straight down into the pyramid.
It's just like give you an idea of your
Yeah.
background. So you have
We were pretty close to it.
this room that you're looking at right now. Okay. Through the mosaic.
Yeah.
Then
They got the great hall.
this room. Looking through the mosaic
Interesting.
on level 3. All right. So let's go back to level 2.
Huh.
All right. So that's 7.
It's a teleporter.
All right.
Doesn't it sort of look like we're heading down towards a triangular ring just like it?
Yeah, let's head into
And we teleport into that same
Okay, so
room.
you go down here.
Oh shit!
It does
You
look
weren't
exactly the way.
You weren't kidding. Another fucking big pyramid.
And there's something on it.
Well, like this, you can see, is the exact same shape as the one you just saw in the living mosaic. And it's decorated in the identical fashion, with frescoes illustrating Thoth's conquest of aging and death through images of all features of all sorts. Okay. 40-foot tall pyramid with the truncated lapis lazuli top is also present here.
But no
But-
steps.
No steps. But it's also, but looking at the top, you can't see any rod at the top.
I put my hand on Calder will go up and put a hand on the pyramid to see if there hears anything or feels
Did I
anything.
use my magic
Well, yeah,
eye thing?
well, you can see a magical eye thing, yeah.
Okay. So with your magical eye thing, there is magic at the top. Okay. You do notice that.
Mhm.
Check, check, check.
But is there any humming going on
That was
inside
it,
the
like,
pyramid or any?
No, it's always in my hand.
How tall is the pyramid?
40-foot tall.
Phantom has any can climb any wall surfaces.
So you can climb on up.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're able to climb up there, and there's a platform, and there's a spot for a rod to go in. But the rod appears to be missing.
I look inside the hole, and is there anything?
It's just dark and
Reach inside the hole.
Am I able to reach inside? it?
Yeah, you just find just a cavity. Yeah, it's like a carburetor. It's eating my arm.
So there's a rod missing to kind of make this thing work of some sort, whatever this fucking thing is.
A nuclear rod.
Correct.
Interesting. So make a note if we find any rods to come back to this room and see what this does.
They obviously activate the pyramids, whatever that does.
Go to it. Obviously, there's some type of thing going on here.
Yeah.
Wonder if that pyramid's directly above the other pyramid.
So now the next
Well,
one
we're on
is,
Two, yeah.
do we want to go south from the well room, or do we want to go east from the well room?
I sort of want
Let's keep
to
going
check out
east.
the thing we saw with the balloon.
Let's keep going east because I mean it hasn't. I never really went that far.
Yeah, and then we'll maybe go south some other.
Yeah, so we're gonna head east of the main chamber. So basically, just drag my guy all the way to the other side.
Well, yeah, you can go in invisible and see what the ape's talking about.
If this is where the ape is,
Baboon.
remember our audience.
All right, so well,
You do get the one thing that this adventure does a good job of is you get the sense that you're like lost,
Oh, for sure.
like endless labyrinth.
Like you have no idea what's around the next corner or what's in the next room.
Except for a baboon with four arms.
At least we're not hearing little creepy steps.
Okay. As you pass this corridor,
Yeah.
you hear hooting. Low level hooting coming from the south. So, looks like you found the edge of where the undead got to, and oh no, this is that level. Okay,
Yeah.
so now there's a room with a you can see it looks like a tall 10-foot tall statue.
So I
way
would think my party would be like in the main chamber, like in the center of that. So I'll go back to like
While we're in the well room.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we're right there. So basically I'll come back and like, guys, I think I found the rest of the monkey party.
So the rest of the contingent that
Yeah.
belongs down here probably and likely isocritus.
I mean there's some voices coming or sounds coming from the south.
We should mimic undead sounds instead. Like how
I do have ghostly noise.
What if they want revenge?
Oh yeah.
They come bolting through the door.
We'll get you this time.
We're prepared. We aren't.
We absolutely unleashed hell
Yeah.
here on them.
So yeah, my ghostly sound gives me like figment noises of some sort. So
you're gonna come up. So who's doing that?
Calder will come up and do like right at the doorway, like literally ghostly basically noises, ghostly noises. No, I'm not at the door. No, I'm not at the door.
We'll be right in front of the door, not right in front.
Amazon delivery.
Okay, and so you make like noises like a ghoul would make.
Yeah, it's some type of figment noise. So
Okay.
yeah, whatever.
All right. So suddenly, when you do that, there's absolute dead silence.
They're all like,
Okay.
Too bad we didn't have
You want to make
chance
any
to shake the door.
anything?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Phantom goes down quickly, like goes down, knocks on the door, and then runs back. Ding dong! Not Calder. Phantom, who's invisible still.
like rattles in the door, like
No, yeah, exactly. Like rattles the door.
Oh, rattles the door.
Yeah.
Knock.
Like tries to
Oh,
open it up.
okay.
And it opens and he swings in.
So again, yes. It is dead silent.
Nothing, eh? They're not trying. I don't hear him approaching.
Terrified.
I think we should just
Open the door.
just ambush him. Bolt through. Who's the strong fighter here?
We have 2.
Well, we can set. Well, we'll send our party in first, and then our 6 will fall in behind.
What we should do instead of going in is open the door and kite them into that hallway so they can only come at us one at a time.
Yeah, Phantom.
Well, it's 10 feet wide, so probably 2 at a time.
Phantom like basically
But we could just
unlocks the door and like creeps it open, close, creeps it open, close.
Okay.
it's like fucking
Well,
horror movie for the baboons.
who's in front then?
I think
It's about to go.
I think it's our other party. We'll send them in first. They're gonna take damage. We got coming. Our party comes in behind.
They are not going to go in front of you guys. You guys are the heroes.
I think what we got to do is I think we should just stack up around the door, like on the left and right, and try to kite them into the hallway, like draw them out, right?
Yeah.
No, like back at the T junction at the
Right,
top.
right where I'm at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and see if we can get them to charge us down the hallway. Because fucking shit, we can get. It'll be all of us around them.
Do you want to do a shield wall
Yeah, we could.
across the hallway?
Hey, a bunch of these guys got shields, so they can get a shield wall. You and I have spears.
Yeah.
Reach. We can.
Well, somebody has that special spear. Who's got
We
that?
both have one.
We can attack them from.
Between Uther, Baldwin, the Gal, and Yost, you have 4 fighters with shields, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, who's got the spear +1?
I have the spear.
We both have one.
He's got the black iron spear, which
Or you got the black iron spear? Yeah.
is it's different.
Where'd that one come from?
From the statue in the original.
Oh, okay, yeah. In our first. Okay, yeah.
I just have it as a spear +1.
Oh, I thought maybe it was something else too, because it has a cool ass name.
Maybe there is. Maybe Dave told me and I didn't write it down, and maybe I wrote it down somewhere different.
I've started
Look at everyone here. Like, good God.
kind of like a baseball.
Okay, so who's opening the door and doing the 20-foot dash?
Phantom.
Invisible.
Yeah, who's invisible. So basically, after a while, I just bust open the door.
So, Phantom, you bust open the door.
I'm like, you bunch
And
of
you
bitch.
get a quick look before you
Yeah.
in a terrified manner. So what you see,
Oh shit! Is that a big forearm baboon in there?
okay, a bunch of
Rangers.
So I basically, as soon as I bust open that door, I'm like, your general would be fucking pissed off. A bunch of pussies you are, and dash away.
So first, this one comes and peeks over, cautiously, because no undead came through, and sees you guys all there, howls out, and so these 2, here they come.
All right, here we
Can
go.
we shoot them before they get to us?
You'll have anyone with range,
Okay.
the shield wall guys cannot. Okay. But everyone else can attack Baboon 1 and Baboon 3.
So Samantha the Red has a short bow. She said,
Okay. You can go ahead. Armor class is 14 for the albino
Oh,
Baboon.
here comes my invisibility.
hit.
So visibility's gone.
It's a hit. She does 9 damage.
Okay, 9 damage to albino Baboon
I rolled
1.
I rolled a 10.
Okay.
Merlin's gonna cast sleep.
Okay, what's that? How many hit dice is that?
Is Masterwork
2d4.
It's not magical,
Roll?
right? No. Okay.
Well, the roll sucked. So
What'd you get?
4.
Okay. Albino Baboon 1 goes to sleep.
Oh, Calder, what do you have?
Did I roll the wrong thing? I rolled my 20 for an
supposed
attack roll. I
I think you're supposed to roll
2d4. Sorry. Let me do that, Dave.
Calder is going to unleash
Hang on, I gotta resolve this first.
Yeah.
2 and a 1, so 3.
Okay, so
Even
that's
worse.
We'll take the 4.
look at
I could roll a 20.
tell you exactly what's going on there. Okay,
And the Rhea or whatever cast a sleep too.
so who?
Calder is going to unleash Dragon Image.
Yeah, so we're going to
Oh,
use
sorry. Go ahead.
Crafty is going to cast a sleep spell as well.
All right.
You got it?
I'll do 1, you do 1. Sure. 3,
1.
4.
Oh, how long does that sleep spell last for the one that was cast before that?
Actually, I have it written down. Some wonderful little cards.
Feel like it's the 4 rounds or something, or
Sleep.
what do you mean cards?
So. Okay, we should say how long it takes.
So 1 round or 1 round per level.
It's a number of rounds per level, I think.
I think it is too, yeah.
So you're 3rd level?
Yeah.
So last 3 rounds. Okay. All right. So Trusty can go ahead and cast.
Yeah, 1 round per level. Yeah.
Now she will have to move in here. Okay. All right. She can see a couple more baboons. All right. Go ahead. So Trusty's casting.
Yeah, 4.
4. Okay. So down goes albino baboon number 3. And she's level what?
Says she's level
2.
level 2.
Okay. All right. Anyone else doing ranged?
So Calder steps up and basically does Dragon Image.
All right.
And basically, it is a 5 foot wide at the base, so it's a cone, 25 feet long, and 10 feet wide at the end.
Oh shit!
So I would probably get all those guys.
That gets everybody.
How long is it?
It's 25 feet long.
10, 20. So it's gonna get
Everybody?
not all. You'll get all the albino baboons, but not the foreign.
How come not the forearm? Because isn't that 10 feet per square?
Yeah. So this is 10. This one's 10, 20.
Like I can place it right at the first albino, going from there.
It's not. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
All right. So what does it do then?
It's gonna do 1d6 of fire damage.
Okay, got first sleep.
So they all take 3 points of fire damage.
Okay.
That new laptop, Dave, you didn't know.
No, laptop's the same.
Stole it from the school board.
School is way up.
Now
I haven't asked for it yet.
your fire wakens the
Yeah.
That's what I asked.
baboons.
Damn it,
Sorry, guys.
jackass.
I already called it.
Couldn't have stuck it behind them. Ooh.
I want to make sure they all take damage. So you can do it again.
But if they charge into that midst of us, they are going to get. But that is going to be.
I feel like they can only go 1 at a time down that.
Yeah.
Not even
They can go 2 at a time.
5 feet wide,
10.
but the hallway is.
The hallway's 10 feet.
It is where we are, but there it's only half
Oh,
the
tiny.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's a half a square.
The ants go marching one by one. Hurrah!
Is there anyone else?
No, that's because I have to do my shield wall thing.
Okay. All right. Now we're in round 1. Everyone roll initiative. Baldwin.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What'd you get?
Christ.
Baldwin got a 1.
A 1.
Yeah.
Aldrich.
10.
What are we at in this?
Merlin. You're down.
Merlin.
We roll a d10.
Merlin got a 5.
Uther.
Uther got a 9.
Phantom.
Phantom rolled a 4. Calder rolled a 10.
Okay. And we have, is it 6 the NPCs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So each one of you is going to have the same initiative as you guys. Okay.
Yeah, just to make it.
Just to make it easier.
Yeah.
Okay, so that I'm gonna sort these now. Just a second. Sort range. By B. All right, Aldrich. Calder.
Go at the same time.
Yeah. So Aldrich, go ahead.
Okay, so Aldrich is going to cast Sound Burst on them. So all of them are taking a D8. So I'll follow up.
Yep.
With a whopping 2.
Yeah.
Oh, that's mildly irritating.
Okay.
Fuck.
The lead baboon, however, is unconscious.
What?
Yes.
Because is he low health points?
So
Probably because
Shame.
probably because from all probably because of all the attacks that they went through.
okay. Aldrich's NPC.
So I don't have it. Well, I could use Samantha the Red to fire a bow again. Sure. So we'll do that one.
Just took her because she was the hottest.
So she did 7 damage.
Okay. To
Yeah.
the front. So hang on. Albino 1 is dead. Albino.
That's his nickname.
See you later, albino.
Okay. So so baboon 3. How much do you do?
7.
Ooh, okay. Buries it and it comes skidding out the door and drops to the floor. Okay, and you just see blood coming out onto the floor. All right.
Over.
Just a second.
Fuck, we're just raining death down this hallway.
Okay, Calder, you're up.
I'm gonna cast another dragon image.
All right. There's no save on this dragon image?
Let me double check here.
I don't think so.
No.
Just take it and suck it up.
Dragon image. Intelligence save negates.
All right.
So if they fail, they're taking 2. 2 fire damage for all 3 of those fuckers. Once they roll a high.
Okay, so they need an 18.
Oh, cool.
Plus 15. What am I going to do? Okay. Need 15 or higher. Okay, all the white guys fail,
They take
and the giant one
passes.
is
Smarter than your average baboon.
he saves.
All right, so the 2 whites take the 2 fire damage.
Okay.
Roll 3 things for the 2 whites there, dude. Oops.
Yeah, what do you do? Yeah, another baboon clutches his head as the sound burst?
No, it's fire.
Oh, fire. Okay. Burns and drops to the ground.
About that, boys. Meat's back on the table.
Barbecue.
He's got the barbecue sauce.
Okay. Actually, both of them drop.
Yeah.
I was gonna say they're low. Yeah.
Our plan is working, boys.
So far, yeah.
Okay. All right. So, Uther, you're up.
Might as well just charge in there. Break the wall and just go in there because we don't have to worry about anybody.
At this point, we should probably just funnel in there.
Yeah.
So you're gonna charge forward.
Yeah.
Make sure you're away from the doorway, Sullivan.
So,
So I don't
Charge.
lock the door.
So if you charge in and attack him, you get, I think, a plus 4 to damage, but minus 2 to your armor class for the next.
Oh, great. It's only 4 arms.
You want to do that? Sure. Okay. So Uther, you reach him. Okay, and attack. Go ahead.
He's unconscious.
His arm class is 15.
Yes, that's going to be good. 24.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah. Big damage.
hopefully going to
Big
take
damage.
9 plus 4 more, so 13 damage.
Oh,
So good.
Okay.
wow.
So you hammer into him with the what?
My bastard sword, master.
Chop off one of his arms.
All right.
Bastard sword.
So Uther, what about your NPC?
So I don't know which one is.
So if you take Yoast,
That looked like another fighter.
Burris would have been my guy.
okay,
Okay.
take Yoast.
I'll take Yost.
He's got a great sword.
He'll do the same thing.
Okay.
D20,
18 plus whatever it is.
That's a hit.
kind of 4, yeah.
And then what's a great sword? Is it?
D12,
It's a
2d6.
is it 2d6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Three-handed swords, 2d6.
And then add
So 10 plus 3, so 13.
Okay.
13
Man,
more.
he's getting hammered. Okay. And he's just screaming out in rage as chunks of fur are being fired off him. He's badly hurt. Who's your guy that you got?
With Burris. I take Burris, yeah.
Okay. Well, he's not going in there.
Let's see. Anybody else? You have anybody else in there?
you can take Samantha that can run in there if you want with her.
What she got?
So she's a level 2 fighter. She's got a broadsword.
All right, broadsword it is. Look at that 20.
A nat 20. Oh my god, she just crit. So it's usually 2d4, so that's 4d4.
Are we doing it that way, or are we just rolling another d20? Are we doubling?
I think we're just doubling.
Okay, doubling.
Yeah.
Is that better, do you think?
Yeah, it's just easier to say. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Maybe I'll switch ours.
I always suck at the second
I'll
roll.
switch ours over.
4, 6, and 7 points of damage.
Okay, so she spears him right in the thigh, and he's limping away. He's heavily damaged. Okay, it's his turn.
Yeah.
So, Uther, you're the first to attack, and then you're the one he's facing. So, let's see here. So your armor class is 17.
Well, it would have been 18 because I got the +1 helmet thing.
Oh, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, so now it's 16.
Where's the 16?
Because you said I lose 2
Oh,
recharge it,
Yeah.
right?
minus
Right.
So,
Hang on, just update your armor class to 18.
You guys a cool ass helmet.
I should have charged with it.
So does he get 4 attacks? Is that 4?
Shut up!
Okay,
Or does he have 2 legs too, so he gets 6 attacks?
here we go.
Whack, whack, whack.
This is not going to be good.
We see Uther come flying back out the door. Make some dice.
I got something here. Dude, this is
Uther, how is it in there?
fun. Okay, so it's got 4 arms. Here we go. 1 arm hits 4.
You knew he was going to say that.
Start
Anyway.
getting the bandage and the hits out.
Okay, 2 points of damage.
See, not that bad.
Shut up!
Second one hits
See, not that bad at all.
for 4 points of damage. Okay. Third arm misses.
About time.
Oops, wrong one. Fourth arm is a nat 20.
Oh.
So that is 18 points of damage. Okay. And because it has a special ability, if 2 or more claws hit, it's
winding up some
I'm down to 3 hit points.
it's rending you.
Claire, get in there, Claire.
We can do some healing here.
You take an extra 3 points of damage from
They are
rending,
down.
and it brings you forward to bite you.
Okay, so you're at 0.
Yeah,
This
you're
is
at 0.
where you land.
Okay. And here you go. This is not good. 4 more points of damage, so you're at -4.
Holy fuck.
Claire, get in there, Claire.
Remember when we said we were going to weed out the NPCs?
Yeah. I thought with all of us there, you did each share the wealth. But no.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
All right. Well, let's finish.
So we're looking down this hallway. We just see him collapse to the ground. Like, oh fuck!
Okay. Well, the rest of us need to pile in there.
Is he hurting though?
No, more importantly, are those fuckers that are coming from the other side bad?
We need to all get in that room.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's all the screaming has caught some attention.
I didn't scream. I was a strong silent type.
Yeah.
Okay,
Jesus Christ.
you also see a goblin poke its head out and go right back away. Okay, those goblin slaves, they're terrified.
You pussies.
Shit. Right. Merlin, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to run into that room. I'm going to cast sleep on him. Hopefully.
Okay, so 10, 20, 30. Okay, you can only go 15 feet and cast sleep.
Blocking the door.
Okay, then I'm going to run straight into the room because I don't want to block the door because I want to get everybody else in there.
You're just gonna run.
Run in and
And decide like that. Okay.
and get out of the way.
All right. Phantom.
Who's my other person?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Who is?
So would that be the other
There's no-
master?
There's Trusty.
Probably Trusty.
Yeah.
Just bring Trusty, put it right beside me.
Sure.
Do the exact same
All
thing.
last
Right, calling us in.
Phantom's doing the same thing.
Phantom is running in.
Running right in.
Maybe grabbing my body and pulling it back out of the way and stepping in front.
Okay.
Stepping
That's
up.
what a nice person would do.
Okay. Baldwin.
So I'll do the same thing. I'll charge him and take the lower armor class and attack.
Okay, you can't. He's completely surrounded by
Well, he would have jumped over.
Uther.
It. Get out of
Step
here.
on my
I guess yeah, you can step right onto Uther.
Yeah, jump right on him.
You got armor.
Yeah, Uther's down.
Yeah.
All right, Baldwin. So in you go.
50 minutes.
Roll a fucking 3.
Ugh.
Well, what's his armor class?
His armor class is 15.
Ah, fuck, I got a +8, but that's not enough.
Oh,
Okay,
hang on, just a second. When you guys are charging, is there a negative to your armor class?
there is
I
afterwards, yeah.
lost to after when they attack.
After.
Well, hang on. +2? Oh no, he still wouldn't have hit you.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm just bite was.
He truly did be in,
I know, but he missed. He missed the
and that's okay.
one claw.
Unless you really want to kill me.
No, I'm just saying, but he can't have the advantage of charging.
Niall or whatever's coming with him.
Okay.
And
So Niall can't.
he can't get in there. Okay, so just clear the doorway.
Well, he's not going to be able to clear because Merlin and Trusty and Finn have gone as far as they can. Well, no, they can run 60 feet.
Yeah, like they
So,
can run
10,
right,
20,
like
30,
Yeah,
way the, way the fuck in there.
yeah, move Phantom way in there, you know.
I'd
Yeah.
sort of like to be able to cover the door as well if those goblins start poking their heads out.
We can use Uther's body to block the door.
Okay.
So
All
I'm
right.
gonna hardly wait till Calder to
Does he go in?
He'll run into, but I won't be able to get around anybody to attack, and I'll have to use my whole turn to move, but I'll start.
Start doing.
healing.
You blocked the well don't let Calder in. You
Yeah,
can block
once
the door.
Calder's in, we're shutting that fucking door.
Yeah.
And then Calder gets in.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So that's everyone's round. So we're now in round 2. So shit's going down.
So we got to kill him and then form a shield wall at that door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then drop the sleep spells, the AoE attacks, spear walls, and shit over that. Because I feel like this is gonna get messy.
Sounds like it. Yeah, feels messy.
Okay. So, Aldrich, you're up.
Aldrich.
Yeah, he has.
So
10.
so I will hit the heal.
Okay.
So you get D8. Well, no, because he's unconscious. This casts him to 0.
Correct.
So he's not dying. He's stabilized.
Yeah.
And so
All right.
I'll cast that.
All right. Calder. Oh, hang on. Aldrich's NPC.
Aldrich's NPC is Samantha the Red. So she
Okay.
will just fire a fucking arrow into that cooler.
Well, she's right beside him with her spear.
Oh, or she? Well, she has a. It says here she, broadsword or the short bow.
Broadsword. Sorry, she's right beside.
She's the next target.
So she hits,
First one to hit him.
Okay.
and she does 8 damage.
Okay. Samantha the Red manages to bring her broadsword across and just enough to cut into the throat to open them up. And down he goes.
Thank God. Yeah,
Wow.
man. It's not,
Now,
Note to self: that other one that we can see up there, do not get in close contact with him.
we're using the shield wall and grind.
Let him come to us.
Yes, because if we shield wall at the front and then spear over top and fire bows and
Yeah.
AOE attacks like sound burst and that flame spell that the illusionist has,
Okay.
we'll just grind.
This is
Yeah.
round 2. What are you? So what? You're shutting the door, and what's going on?
So we have a full round to do whatever we want.
Well, the other people have 10 seconds to do what they can. So Uther, Merlin, Phantom, Baldwin, and their.
So Baldwin has a healing potion, and I'll give it to Utin.
All right.
Pour it down my throat.
Yes, you get a D8.
So roll the
Yeah.
D8. Tell me what you got.
4.
Okay.
Calder's gonna.
Then you get a turn. Do you have a potion?
I will look. Yeah.
Calder's gonna.
No,
Calder's gonna go cast
Yeah, I
heal light wounds. So that's another 2 for you, for Uther.
You're at 6.
and then
3.
Jesus Christ, you're a 9.
You're at 9.
Better than me, -4.
Good point there, Thomas. Does Merlin have one he could give him? Yes, he does.
I forget when it's the player what it's like to be like, oh, 2 hit points, I'm fine. Oh, 18. And then 3 more. You know, we're just like, oh my God.
You get
3, so I'm at 12.
12.
Okay, so we get some healing rolling. Now, the other problem we have too is we're aware that there's goblins behind us.
Yeah.
We can't really leave them at our back.
Yeah.
What would be great to deal with the goblins is a sleep spell, but we have to see them.
All right. See what happens here next.
Is it just goblins? Because
No.
that looks like
There's some other people in there.
But they don't seem to be coming out.
No.
Well, they probably don't want to face the baboons, so we can kind of keep it that way in the sense of
yeah, just keep hooting.
yeah. Oh fuck my arms! They're murdering everybody. Don't come out. Let's see what these fuckers do.
Well. Fair this off.
Nope, we killed them all
Good
with
work,
our
guys.
spear.
Good work.
All right.
Was it
So-
fucking ran away somewhere?
You guys hear a huge banging on the door.
Nope. They're definitely not hiding. Yes? Housekeeping?
Yeah. So while they're doing that, we want to put our shield wall at the front there.
Yeah.
Then the 2
Phantom's gonna go kind of where that wherever that what the hell's that black thing in the room?
fireplace.
Yeah, fireplace.
Can I pull Uther out of the shield wall? Because we've got 4
So
Yeah.
fighters.
Yeah.
Phantom's
And
gonna
let him shoot with his crossbow.
Or even stand behind with the spear, right?
Phantom's gonna go behind, kind of like behind that.
I feel
Oh,
like
and on the right hand side.
crossbow is going to do more damage.
The fireplace.
Whatever you think is best.
Once
Who's going to do what?
Phantom is gonna go move
one
toward
there
that
and the other
fireplace, but
Okay.
the right side of it, kind of in that kitty corner there.
Right here.
Yeah, right there, so I can see the door and shoot my crossbow.
Okay.
Yeah, Uther's going to be in the back shooting his crossbow too.
Calder's going to be kind of next to Phantom. Yep, right there.
And who else is going?
Uther's going to be shooting a crossbow this time.
Okay. And Baldwin's part of the shield wall then?
Yeah. And Samantha.
Does he have a shield?
Aldrich.
Samantha's part of the shield wall?
Yep, Samantha. Y'all.
Tressy's back here. Merlin, like
And Aldrich is foolishly standing in front of the shield wall. Fucking idiot.
Aldrich has a shield too, so but
He
you
could have.
probably don't want the healer and
Yeah.
shield wall.
Nah.
so does that look good?
Looks better than the last time.
Okay. Here we go.
Open the door.
Okay.
Well, eventually they'll bust it
Yeah.
open, probably. But we can let them use their action busting the fucking door open, and then we'll unload on them.
All right. So there's banging on the door. We're now top of round 3. What do you guys want to do?
Did they break down the door or no?
They're trying. What are you guys gonna do? The thing is, it's solid wood that's banded with iron. It's gonna take even that. So we can go out.
Want to let them in and just start firing? Because it's going to be one by one.
Yeah, we'll just hook and pop the door.
Yeah. Tell Baldwin to open the door and we'll just start unloading on them.
Just a second.
Yeah, we're prepared now, so as long as we're ready to go, might as well.
I thought we were prepared before.
Figure out how many more.
Oh, it's didn't light up. There. Oh, that sucks.
I definitely want to get some.
All right. Everyone's got to re-roll initiative because it's a different group.
Yeah.
So Baldwin,
6.
I keep rolling, bro.
Aldrin,
3.
ooh, Merlin,
5,
Uther,
10.
Phantom,
Rolled a 11, so 10.
Calder,
Rolled a 13. Or sorry, 11, so 10. Hello.
Okay. So, Uther's at the top of this round. You gonna open the door then?
I'm way back behind.
Yeah, he's
Shoot.
So you're just gonna
Ready my action and shoot. Once the door is open,
Okay.
I will fire through it.
Phantom.
It's doing the same thing. It's waiting my action to shoot once the
Okay.
door's open.
Calder, you're next.
Calder is just gonna hold off. Not gonna do anything.
Okay.
So I can't really see past the door, so
Baldwin, you open the door.
Baldwin, open the door.
Yep. All right.
Alright.
So through the open door, you can see 2 large white albino baboons. So,
We're shooting our action then?
so Uther, you can shoot if you want.
Does a 10 hit?
Well, hang on. If you roll a 2, 3, or 4, you have friendly fire problem.
No, I didn't roll a 2, 3, or 4.
Okay.
Still, does a 10 hit? No,
A 10 does not hit.
did not think so.
You have 14 for the albino baboons and a 15 for the four-armed freak.
He's way at the back. Right?
Yes, he is.
It's interesting how they always.
Well, no, you don't see. You only see 2 baboons.
Phantom misses.
Oh, we don't see him?
You don't see the four-armed one.
Phantom misses with a 9.
Okay. Phantoms. Okay, no. So Phantoms NPC.
Oh yeah, my NPC. Who's my NPC?
Was it Samantha?
I use Samantha. Yeah, she's got a short bow, so she
Yeah,
can fire.
Is mine Yost?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Roll of a 2, 3, or 4 is a friendly fire possible.
Yeah, she misses.
Mm-hmm.
so Yos is gonna try to stab with his sword, but misses as well from the shield wall.
Good start, boys.
Okay.
Fuck. What a terrible start.
All right. So, Calder, what'd you do? Anything?
Nothing, no.
Nothing. No.
No.
Okay. So now we're up to Baldwin.
Ooh, that's a hit.
Nice.
So 14 damage.
All right. Hang on. So that is Baboon 3D. Okay. What'd you swing with?
He swung with his bastard sword.
So your bastard sword slices right across the torso, and that baboon is extremely damaged and gives a squawk of pain, fear.
Perfect. Neil
Okay.
will follow up my attack by
Mhm.
giving the same to him.
All right.
He'll also hit, and he does 8 damage.
Okay. And you manage to cut off one of the arms, and she slumps to the ground and bleeds out.
No longer albino.
No. Bit of a red in there. Okay. Merlin. Oh, yeah. Merlin. Yep.
Okay. Merlin's gonna fire. You know what? Just gonna do a magic missile with his wand.
Okay.
Right, guaranteed damage.
Yeah.
2d4.
Think of this. It's only 1d4
Yeah, but it's 1d4
Yeah, but you get a missile at level
per level.
every
no,
other.
every other one. So you have 2 missiles at level 3.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's 1d4 plus 1.
Yeah, exactly. So 2d4 plus 2.
So 4 plus 2, so 6 total.
Right? So some small magic comes, whips it in the air, and zips into and slams into her. Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
know whatever Tetri or her name is. She's probably gonna fire an acid bolt.
All right.
Right.
So the hell do you need with an acid bolt? Is it just a guaranteed hit?
No,
Same thing.
Acid bolt is 2d4 on a successful touch.
So you have to
gotta
go up and touch it.
Is it a touch?
Yeah.
What's a touch? 450 feet. Acid bolt is 450 feet.
Yeah. No. So it's like this. You can fire it, but it's like a touch attack. So the AC,
Oh,
it's
so
an AC 10,
It's called a range touch attack.
Yeah.
a ranged touch attack. So it doesn't matter what kind of armor it is.
So you're making an attack roll against a 10.
AC 10. Yeah.
Just
Okay.
rolled the 19, so you're fine.
Yeah, so 2d4.
So 2d4. And then another d4 next round.
Yeah.
The acid arrow burn.
5 points of damage.
Okay.
5 acid.
So it hits her right in the head, and half of her face gets eaten away, and she slumps to the ground. And he watches it continues to eat into her jawbone and all that sort of stuff.
That's
Nice.
Where's that big ugly forearm sticking?
Yeah. We would have
Just to come out.
yeah, we would have saw him as we were running into the hall on the hallway there.
All right, Aldrich, what are you doing?
There's really nothing to do.
Yeah, it's empty hallway, so what the fuck's
There's
going
an empty hallway.
Okay, well, you can hear hooting down the hallway, and this baboon makes an appearance.
Shit, did we get ourselves into like an Alamo situation where we're fucking stuck in here?
Nah, there's not that many of them
Okay,
left.
so
Do you have a crossbow or anything?
and pulls back out, and is
Trying
hooting madly.
to
So
bring it
Aldrich,
through.
do anything?
When it sticks its head out, I'll drop a fucking sound burst on it.
Okay,
Is there anything else around it?
you don't see anything else.
Well, yeah, but if there is anything in 20 feet of it, takes the same amount of damage,
Okay.
which is a whopping 2. I'll do stuck in it tonight. Just stuck it.
All right. So you hear a bit of a shriek. Okay, we're now in round 4.
Or well, actually, this will be the second round, which we started.
Second round of this one.
Yeah.
Round 4 of the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, Uther. He pulled back and is hooting madly away. Do you do anything?
I'm gonna wait for them to come to us again. So
Okay.
if they pop up, I will attempt to shoot.
All right.
Hopefully not hit anybody.
Phantom.
Phantom is just gonna wait, but yeah, let's wait.
Calder.
Calder is going to do something that hopefully will lure them out. He's going to cast Mirrored Self. Spell creates a 1d4+1 duplicate image of the caster. The body and dress images can act independently of the primary caster, though they cannot actually do anything. They only take movements that the caster has taken before. They form either a tight cluster around the caster or spread out in a line with the image within 5 feet of the caster or another image. Well, that's not going to do anything.
Well, or another image. You could
Put
put them
that
down the hallway.
Or is if something's close on
Yeah, we're not going to put it out in the hallway.
Yeah, I was gonna say like you could do like
But I can't do that.
one 5 feet and then another one 5. Well, it depends how many you roll too, right?
Yeah, but I wanted to bring them out to kind
Yeah.
of attack, but that's not going to
Can
do it.
you sound?
That sucks. So, Calder's not going to do anything.
Just so you guys are aware, because it's been a reckless battle,
So-
you haven't really been able to like really look at things. But you do know there's a door right here
Oh fuck.
and another door right here.
Oh,
Just so you're aware of things.
Did not know that. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Because
How much are you still down for healing or for?
I'm only at 12, so I'm
I'm
just
gonna cast another Cure Light or Heal
I
Lightly.
do the same thing.
Thank you.
Take another 7.
You get a 1.
7.
a total of 8
Yeah.
So 20. That's respectable.
on.
Thank you.
Who was it?
Now if you have
Uther. Uther. So Uther's now at perfect.
So I'm done with level 2 spells.
Okay.
That's it for healing for that.
Yeah,
That's all Calder does.
so
I sort of want to move my wizards more to the front now instead of sitting at the back where those doors
now,
are.
to your utter horror,
Oh shit, fuck.
Damn it.
Shit, fuck.
charging through here. Four-armed baboon.
Oh, right into the fucking. Oh, that's bad.
Right into the squishies.
You might want to cast that fucking mirror image shit now.
Too late now.
Yes. Fuck.
That's
Okay. So
So does that mean that Uther can react to that? Because I said I'd wait till there's a target.
yeah,
do it.
you can hang on. Where are you?
I'm right
Right
there, actually.
Phantom.
Right behind them.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put myself between the squishy and the four-armed bastard.
You won't be able to do that.
Okay. Well, I'm going to put myself beside them and hopefully...
Distract.
9 plus 6, so 15.
That's a hit.
God.
And Yost can attack you.
Yes. For a measly 8. And then Yost will attack 14 plus whatever he gets. Ooh, that's nice. What's he adding to his 11?
2.
What? 11 plus 2. So 13. Man. So 21.
That's hard.
21 altogether on the big dude.
All right. Hammer into him.
You can feel free to attack Yost, though.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. Just
Yost did just level.
We do want to trim away our.
okay. It's great. So Yost. Here we go. What's his armor class?
Yost has he's wearing chainmail, so he should have a 15 armor class.
Okay. So first of all, he takes 4 points of damage. And a second hit. 2 points of damage. The third claw.
Wasn't so bad.
That's a miss. Fourth claw. Takes 1 point of damage.
That's better than what
Get rend and blow. Pulled apart for 8 points of damage. And then pulls him in for a bite and hits for 10 points of damage.
Dead.
He's level 1 fighter, right?
Yes.
Yost is KIA.
Yeah, he's
All right. Yost is down.
so he get like dead, like -6.
That is 10 dead.
Yeah, so he got his head ripped off.
Okay.
He just got like chewed to pieces.
Uther's like, yeah, oh god,
Oh shit! Oh god!
That's its teeth, his arms.
Yeah, the fucking finger hits you. Stuck.
This baboon runs forward and attacks Baldwin. Okay.
This is gonna be nice. Baldwin in the shield wall is a 22.
Okay. Let's go. No. That's a miss with the one claw. Miss with the second claw. And complete miss. So she comes up and she's scrabbling against the shield and tries to bite. And the shield just pushing away. And she's hooting and hollering. Okay. Baldwin, you're up.
Oh, nat one.
Double that damage.
Okay, so we'll start with. Oh fucking hell! 11 plus 17, 20 fucking 8 points of damage.
Oh. Okay. You guys, everyone's watching in the front, watching the complete decimation as 3 arms get loped off. Unless the other one has 2. Both arms get loped off in a stunning display of savagery.
They're in the back. They're in the back. They're coming in the back.
We still need them.
I think yeah,
like
still
there's
need
gonna be
them.
more coming that way.
Okay, Baldwin's NPC.
Is shield? Is there anything else to attack there?
I say we just keep him there though.
Just hold the shield wall.
Hold the shield wall for
Okay, so Baldwin will tell y'all to hold the shield wall. Just stay in the shield wall.
Okay.
some-
We're Merlin.
We're
Okay, I'm just gonna cast sleep on the 4-arm bastard, hopefully.
Okay.
Is it a range too? Because there's another baboon in there.
Yeah, but knowing the way I roll, it won't matter.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, just saying. Yeah, it's 30-foot range, so see if we can do some damage. 4 and 2, so 6.
All right. So you watch as that female baboon goes to sleep. Drop unconscious. And this goblin falls.
You're fighting from the other room. Boom.
I think we got both of them. No, that's in the other room. Oh,
Oh, shit.
This goblin goes unconscious. So move him out of the way.
I don't know why that.
This goblin goes unconscious.
Oh shit! I don't know why they're unconscious.
If those goblins hadn't been there, I could have got the 4.
Why is that unconscious so big?
I'm just going to move this out of the way.
Just put it in the wall.
She's going to be dead soon.
We hope.
Okay, so
So Trusty or whatever the heck. What is that character's name?
Trusting. Trusting.
Trusty.
Trusting. Tresti.
Okay.
Trusting.
So Trusty's gonna do an acid
Yeah.
at
Fucking acid.
Yankee, the 4 arms.
Yeah. 07. What's her? Does she get any pluses?
That's not
Not gonna be a hit. I don't think.
No, she's level. Nah, she would have most have a plus 2 on her 10.
So she misses.
okay.
Roll point wide. Shit.
Nut. Aldrich, you're up.
Well,
You're not part of the wall, so you can.
no, but well, I'll do something the safe thing. I'll drop a sound burst on him for 6 damage.
There you go.
Okay.
That cause him to be prone and all, or no?
No.
All right, so he's badly hurt.
Oh, he has to make. I keep missing this. He has to make a save or miss his turn.
Oh, Constitution save?
Yep.
Okay, that's primary.
That would be a horrible shame if he missed it.
He rolls
And saves.
Fuck. Dang, stupid monkey.
Okay. Now, Aldrich's easy.
Okay, so that is
Cement. That's cement at the rim. That's fine. Where's Burris? Did we leave him out in the hallway?
I don't have it.
Oh, okay.
okay. So, she does 7 points of damage with her bow.
Top of the order. Uther. Get it back. Hopefully finish them off. Ooh, 10 plus 6. 15 or 16, so that'll be a hit.
Yep.
10 plus 4, so 14 damage.
That's a good.
Okay. And you managed to slice off a chunk of his head. And out comes some brain with it. Down he goes.
Hey, and then we go over
Yay.
and stab the female one.
Yeah, right.
All of us go over and yeah.
Okay.
So we need to guard up the doors.
Right. Well,
And then check on the sleeping ladies back there.
Kill the goblins.
let's do that.
Because we got some off their evil, just kill them off.
They're slaves.
Doesn't matter. We don't know that.
I read their name.
And we'll never know. They were innocent.
The goblins.
What about the other 3 things?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let me read what's going on there.
Well, that's a pretty good battle.
Yeah, but it's lost one guy.
Yeah, sorry, Yost. Yeah, I'm like, this is pretty good. Oh,
Yeah.
he says too much high five. He doesn't like stuff. Oh,
His hands up here. That's of the, is it because of the when he gets to hit twice and he gets to do the random and the biting?
Well,
well, it's like he gets a hold of you and then just wraps.
if he lands 2, if it's hits, it's
Yeah.
rendering it. So we just
You know, it's funny. The character Yost is like a big part of 3d6 down the line.
Yeah.
oh really?
We just got killed.
Yeah. And the guy talks like he had like an accent.
Like on the game that for this
Yeah,
game, like
yeah.
on the podcast.
Sound for the podcast, he sounds like a Conan barbarian, right? Like, and we just fought and got killed. So are we pausing here?
In memoriam.
Not yet. So hang on.
In memoriam.
So you find in there. So originally this room was the refectory for the priest of Thoth. Excuse me. A fireplace is found in the southeast corner, and its narrow chimney stands 225 feet up to the surface.
Oh, another exit.
Yeah. Well.
So that's a narrow chimney.
You can roast whole animals, and I'll provide the access to the kitchen, which is where you found those dead, you killed the goblins. And let's see here. In the kitchen, access the kitchen. Okay, the cauldron is boiling, and it is a magical cauldron, but it's very large. But it's something you can always cook with. But so there are 3 chained on the south wall are 3 big wooden bins filled with, one is with turnips, the second one mushrooms, and the third one with worms and dirt.
Oh,
Okay.
delicious.
On the south wall, the forearmed baboon has chained 3 captives as bits of meat: a beast man, a caveman, and a human Whiskin.
But they're
All-
they're dead.
No, they're alive.
Oh, so it's
So
like
they're gagged. The beastman is missing an arm.
Gross.
He's useless.
Uh-huh. Hanging from pegs on the east wall are 6 battered pots and skillets. All right. And then you have the so the only thing that's in here is turnips and mushrooms.
I think Thomas should search the worm barrel.
Okay. And there's nothing in there.
He should dive in.
So
So Beastman's gonna be useless to us.
the beastman,
might
They're-
help
they're
us to make a connection with them.
the only problem with the Beastmen is they're evil, right? Like these things are evil.
so
I know.
Yeah. Generally, I don't know in this setting.
No.
He's not evil.
you are good task.
What he's had his arm.
Discern
Doc-
disposition. Yeah,
Yeah,
you've
yeah,
been
I'll
eaten
check.
part of his arm.
Yeah.
Okay, he is not evil.
Oh.
It's the one of
In fact, the caveman, you get no darkness coming or no light coming.
What about the woman?
Okay, so that his name is, he calls himself Urk, the caveman.
Right.
He's part of the Neanderthal
Yeah,
clan.
yeah. He says that they live at the base of the
So
stand.
if we say to him that we let him free, but he has to remember that we're friends, and then he has to tell his people not to fucking just.
He agrees to that.
Okay, so we let him free. Give him some food. Here's
Okay.
a turnip. Good luck.
The policeman trooper, his name is Marco, and you don't get any darkness or light coming from him either.
Let him go.
All right.
Let him go too. Then
Yeah, remember us.
All right.
Heroes.
All right.
The Chainbreakers, yes.
Okay.
Here's a shirt.
Now the other person,
Wear it proudly.
the third person is a human male named Kettle, Ketil. He's a ranger.
Oh.
Okay.
Is he full health or is
And you, he's down 4 out of 23. And you get incredible white coming from him.
awesome. You're taking Yost's place. Come on, let's go.
Yeah. If you're willing to, that's
He is willing,
all right.
thankful for being saved.
Good. We'll give him some gear, and
Phantom comes out. Calder comes out. He's like, sign this contract.
Yeah.
And just make sure you get. There we go.
and here's a T-shirt.
So, this, good God, you can faintly hear more hooting. More hooting, but it's faint.
So what do we want to do at this point?
It's coming.
Do we
It's
want
coming from, like, if you go up here,
to
you
just
come up here,
door?
it's coming from down this corridor this way.
To the right.
Where those ones came from.
Where we
That second
So
yeah.
think
So
that it's the
they-
entryway in the night room.
They came from up this corridor.
Came from the south.
Yeah.
And then shit.
So we could extract out the secret door if we want at this point.
Yeah, I mean we can leave because like the
The only problem is if we leave, when we come back this way, the halflings are gonna be like, where the fuck did you go, right? So it just means that when we go back through the halfling thing, it's going to be to kill them all.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we're not fucking giving them anything.
Yeah.
But now that we know what they're doing,
Yeah.
fuck them.
Well, especially since what they did to that.
To birds.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
We're rolling in there and just chopping heads off.
Yeah, exactly. They're getting
Fuck you guys.
executed.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we kind of go up to the surface. We head back to the Broken Inn. We let this guy heal, this new ranger that's joined our party. And yeah,
He's not the only guy that needs to heal still.
So Burris joins and Pedal.
Burt's gonna take a while for him to.
And Yost is KIA.
Yossi God.
Fucking.
Wait, have you made a character profile for all our NPCs?
I have like a running sheet with all their gear and
Yeah.
just notes on them, so I'll add the new ones.
Yeah.
And I will take.
Do we just take the gear from you?
What level is the ranger? 3?
Second level.
Second.
6? Oh,
He is got quite the stats. Strength is 16.
Okay.
Intelligence 13. Wisdom 14.
Wow.
Dex 16.
Someone rolled well for him.
Con 15. And charisma 16.
Wow.
Jesus.
Well,
he's better than my character.
I'll build like a
Phantom feels threatened by him.
I'll build like a temporary they don't get like a full character sheet, but I'll just
Oh yeah, just like a nice little stat sheet. So
and
that,
like mostly what they're carrying and how much damage they
Yeah.
can take and do and what their armor class is.
All right. So we're going back up. Hang on. So how are you going to?
we're going back up.
About our secret.
You wanna go? Oh, our secret door, but we're letting
Letting the
NPCs know about our secret door. That's
We have to blindfold them all again.
They're not going to put up with that.
no, they're not.
Okay, they're part of the group. They can come with us. But we tell everybody nobody talks about Fight Club. Nobody talks about this.
So you guys are going up through the well?
The secret door.
No, the secret door.
The one to the library.
The little back of the library.
Yeah, okay.
Because we're-
Yeah, but that goes up through that basement into the.
Yeah, to the
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
Yeah, we basically
We're,
like, we're telling our group like, hey, we're giving you guys like a
You're part of
payment
the
and
club.
everything. Yeah, you're part of the club. You guys are gonna fight for us.
Okay.
But you can't fucking tell anyone about this
No.
ever.
But we will phantom will murder you.
And that was almost 4 hours.
If you enjoyed this video, please take a moment to like it, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future episodes, and share with friends who you think would also enjoy it. Finally, remember, always split the party.